Kevin. And there he goes again.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Heather, how was school?
Okay, I guess. My sex education teacher's pregnant.
And who says teachers aren't qualified anymore?
Anyway, I need some help.
You're not the only one.
Hi, everybody. Just breaking in my new ski boots. You're supposed to walk around in them. Boy, oh boy, I can't wait to hit that powder.
Anyway, you remember that community service club I joined?
Ah, yes, the Iron Maidens.
Well, we're going to this retirement home to read to the old people.
Oh, that's very nice.
I went to the library, checked out a bunch of books, but I'm not sure what old people like to read.
Well, let's take a look. A Tale of Two Cities, Treasure Island, The Carpetbaggers.
Yeah, they're classics.
How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Will by G. Gordon Liddy, practically the same thing. And, of course, Born to Run, the Bruce Springsteen story.
Ronald Reagan likes him.
I'm sure any of these were perfectly fine.
Where's my cocoa?
Bad day at the office?
What's all this junk? Leave those alone. I'm supposed to read them to the old people. You better read fast.
What's the problem, Wesley?
Nothing. Just you think you know somebody, right? You sit in the same class, you play on the same team, you throw gum at the same girls, and what do you get? Suspended. Well, I'll tell you what you don't get. You don't get invited to their birthday party.
I must cut down on his sugar. Wesley, I made a nice big cup of hot chocolate with marshmallows.
I don't want any.
I made it for me.
George, you're wrong.
No. You said 4:30. Pick you up in front of the science building.
I said the political science building.
Well, if you're going to split hairs.
Hi, kids. Hey, Mr. Belvedere. So how was everybody's day?
Fine. And Wesley says he's quitting school. Yeah, and I'm not kidding.
What's the matter, pal?
I don't want to talk about it. You tell him.
Well, apparently, one of Wesley's classmates is having a birthday next Saturday. And he handed out invitations to the entire class, with the exception of Wesley and 4 others.
That stinks.
Beautifully put.
The thing is, it's Howie. You know, lives right down the street. I thought we were almost best friends.
Wait a minute. You talking about those highfalutin Huffnagels with that cabin cruiser in the driveway? They had that party last month, remember? All the fancy cars, the valet parking. We didn't get invited to that, did we? Hey, it's no big deal.
Yeah, honey, we'll do something ourselves on Saturday. Something real special.
Like what?
How about the Rod and Reel show? I got a couple of freebies.
Great.
You can come with me to the retirement home. I don't like old people. All they want to do is hug and kiss and pinch and yuck.
Wesley.
Would you mind if I made a suggestion?
Would it matter?
What is it, Mr. Belvedere?
Well, it simply occurred to me that Wesley might have a little party on his own.
But who's gonna come?
Yeah, who's gonna come?
Everybody's already going to Howie's.
Not everybody. You said yourself there were others.
Oh, them.
Yeah, well, I think it's a wonderful idea, Mr. Belvedere. Those other children have feelings too, honey.
Yeah, I suppose.
Listen, it'll be great. We'll play some games, have some cake. I can just picture it.
class, huh? Yes, your instructions were very good, I must say. Great. The invitation mentioned refreshments. Yeah, so? So it's a little vague. I'm allergic to 6 of the 7 basic food groups.
So, does everyone like my new party dress?
Yes, it's very nice.
At first, Mother said no. She said it was too extravagant. But then her accident happened, and she changed her mind.
My kid was popular till you got here.
Pardon me.
You looked out there? I ain't never seen such a bunch of losers.
I'm sure they're perfectly lovely children.
Got one out there, looks like an erector set.
I'm reminded of Prince Eugenie of Savoy. Stunted and sickly, pallid and hunchbacked, he rose above those who ridiculed his appearance by driving the invading Turks back into the Straits of Bosphorus.
So when's he coming?
Oh, good. Things are a little quiet out there.
Help is on the way. Everybody ready for punch and cookies?
No, thanks. I ate before I came.
Miss?
Yes, please. Everything looks so delicious. Don't spill.
Young lady, I wouldn't think of spoiling such a lovely party dress.
Don't patronize me, Hazel.
Is this flammable? Sir?
Thank you.
Hey, kids! It's party hardy time! Here we go.
I can't blow this thing out my mouth.
I know what you're thinking.
Hey, I've got name tags for everyone. I have one for Wayne, and I have one for Miles. Yeah, and let's see, you must be Rhoda.
Hey, lighten up, kids! I haven't seen this many droopy faces since the Cubs lost to the Braves 21-20. Hey, what a crazy game. I mean, unbelievable. Wrigley Field, the wind's blowing out like 100 miles an hour. All you gotta do is sneeze on the ball and it's gonna go out of there.
Okay, sports fans, I'll get it. Yes?
Wesley? Party? Hi, guys.
Hi, Mr. Archie.
Hello. Hey, let's get down and get funky.
Hey, Wes, who's your friend?
This is Mr. Rajneesh. He's in our reading class.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, I'm just a school janitor, but they let me sit in. Non-violently, of course.
Well, we're very happy you could come, Mr. Rajneesh.
Thank you.
Yeah. Nice to have you.
Thank you. Knock, knock.
Huh?
Knock, knock.
Oh, who's there?
Gangadin?
Gunga Din who?
Open the door, I can't get in.
Mr. Belvedere said to invite everybody.
Okay. Left foot. Ready? Here we go. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your left foot in, then you shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around, kids, around. Turn yourself around, Haji, baby, around.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hi, Heather. How'd it go with the old folks at home?
Great.
Hey, kitten, why don't you go help your brother pin some tail?
Dad, get real.
Kids are having a good time.
Yes, I see that.
Actually, they're not a bad bunch. Even old Taj Mahal over there is kind of a cute little guy.
They're certainly fond of you.
Yeah, they are. Look, I know sometimes we don't exactly see eye to eye, and every now and then I tend to jump the gun a little, but you've had stupider ideas.
Ah, shucks.
Hello. One sec. Wesley, it's for you.
Me?
Mm-hmm. So, is everyone having a nice time?
It's the greatest party ever. Must say.
Oh, good.
Uh-huh. Bye.
Who was that on the phone, son?
It was Howie.
Oh, yeah? Bet he's eating his heart out, right?
Nope. He just wanted to know where I was. Said he wants me to come over right now. Said I didn't need an invitation. Oh. So what do I do?
What do you think, pal?
I don't know.
Well, you have a choice. You can either stay here with us and your invited guests and enjoy the nice party everyone made for you, or you can leave.
Don't look at me.
Well, see you around.
I'm telling you for real, George, coming here from India was not an easy thing for me. But finally, I decided to leave my country after my last bus plunge.
Last what?
Bus plunge. Bus plunge, you know? Brakes fail, tires blow, bus plunge off cliff.
Oh, bus plunge.
Right.
I got you. Can I call you a cab?
That's a good one, Georgie. I can take a hint. I don't need a building to fall on me.
Not a bad idea, though. Well, so long.
Goodbye.
Watch the curb.
Was that Wesley?
No, it's Saj. You gotta go. I don't know how we're gonna straighten out this mess.
Actually, it's just a few paper cups.
I'm not talking about that, you dink. I'm talking about my kid.
I was merely making a joke, porridge spurtle.
Hey!
Guys!
All I know is if it wasn't for him and all his big ideas, we wouldn't be going through this.
No, we'd be at the Rod and Reel show, floundering.
Now, just wait a minute. Wesley is the problem here. He's disappointed all of us, but it doesn't help matters for you two to be going at it like children.
He started it.
I did not.
Just put a lid on it.
Sorry.
It makes me nuts, you know? You try to raise a kid, give him a sense of whatever, and the first real something comes along. You know what I mean?
Strangely enough, yes.
Oh, it is. What are we gonna do?
There's really nothing you can do.
Hey, don't start on me.
George, I think he's right. I mean, we told Wesley it was his decision. He made it. That's that.
Hello, Wesley.
Hey, Miss Belvedere, where are you going?
Away.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, son.
Wes? So how was Howie's party?
It was okay. So how's my party?
Everyone said to say thank you for a very nice time.
So am I gonna get a spanking, or no TV, or both?
No?
There's something new?
No? Nothing.
I don't get it.
Look, we told you it was your decision, and you made it.
Really? Is there any cake left?
In the kitchen.
Great! I'm gonna have some cake.
Yes, it's nice when you can eat it too.
How was school?
Lousy. We got back our spelling tests.
Let me see it. You got 100%.
Yeah, Mrs. O'Connor held it up in front of everybody. She said I was a wonderful example. You know how that makes me look?
Wesley, honey, do you think that maybe you're a little upset because of what happened last week? You know, with your parties?
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'm very pleased with this.
Yeah, then you're probably gonna want to frame this one.
A plus.
I know.
Good, Kevin. Much better.
Yeah, well, I had a week to practice.
Dinner will be ready in a few minutes. Would you please tell everybody?
Oh, sure. Why not?
Ah, now look, Kevin. Even the most experienced skier could have a mishap like that.
I doubt it.
It happens all the time.
I wasn't skiing.
What?
I wasn't skiing.
You told me you ran into a tree.
Well, I did. Sorta. I mean, it certainly was a tree at one time, but when I smacked into it, it was sort of this pillar in the lobby of the lodge.
I see.
Oh, but I almost hit a real tree.
Skiing?
Parking.
60 seconds and counting. Range safety, got to select the switch to arm. Status check. Range safety arm light on. Affirmative.
What are you watching, Wes?
Ready.
Some show. I think it's the McNeil Lee report.
What happened to Yogi Bear?
I don't know. Oh, isn't dinner ready yet?
Oh. Dinner!
Thank you.
Come on, Mom.
Yeah, just a second. I'm almost finished with this chapter.
I said now, young lady.
So, how was work, Dad?
Pretty good, buddy. Did a story on Franco Harris today. Looks like Franco-American tonight.
Now, don't let him fool you. Macaroni and cheese is one of his favorites.
I know. I wiped it off his ties. Wesley?
I don't want any.
What's the matter, pal?
Nothing.
But you love macaroni.
I know, I just don't want any.
Oh. Well, you've got to eat something.
Okay. Then I'll have some Brussels sprouts.
May I come in?
Yeah, I guess so.
I bought you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You didn't have much dinner.
I'm not hungry.
What are you doing?
Cleaning my room.
Let me feel your forehead.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do some long division.
Wesley, have you ever heard of a chap named Raskolnikov?
Oh, yeah. He's the midget, right? People couldn't guess his name.
No, I think that was Rumpelstiltskin. Raskolnikov was a character in Dostoevsky's novel Crime and Punishment.
Oh, yeah. I got him mixed up. So, what about him?
Well, in the story, he did a very bad thing, but he got away with it.
Well, so?
So, although nothing happened to him, his conscience wouldn't let him rest. Because he really wanted punishment. Do you understand?
You mean like eating Brussels sprouts?
Yes. Except in his case, it was Siberia. Frozen sprouts.
I should have stayed at my party.
There's nothing you can do about that now.
I mean, the other guys, Mr. Reishnish, they all said that it was okay, that it was no big deal. Rhoda's treating me nicer than ever.
Oh, dear.
I just wish someone would get mad at me. Tell me I'm a creep or something.
Okay. Wesley, you're a creep.
Well, Well, you're just saying that. Anyway, I figured if I did a lot of crummy stuff to myself, I'd feel better. But I don't.
Well, I think perhaps you're going about it the wrong way.
I don't know. I don't think anything's ever going to make me feel good again.
I'm certain we can think of something.
It will be long before I get rid of them, he thought. What money was all that bought with, he asked at last, gazing at the wall. Money? Why, your own. What the messenger brought from
Varushin.
Varushin. Your mother sent him. Have you forgotten that, too? I remember now, said
Raskolnikov.
Raskolnikov, right. After a long, sullen silence, he looked at him, frowning and uneasy. The door opened, and a tall, stout man, whose appearance seemed familiar to Raskolnikov, came in.
Zosimov.
Zosimov! At last, cried
Razumihin.
Zosimov. At last, cried Razumihin, delighted. That's the end of the chapter.
Oh, that was lovely, darling. Oh, such a beautiful boy.
You want me to read some more?
Oh, no, that's plenty.
I don't mind. Chapter 4.
Oh.
Zosimov was a tall, fat man with a puffy, colorless, clean-shaven face and straight flaxen hair. He wore spectacles and a big gold ring on his back.
This ends my first month with the Owens brood, which finds Kevin on the mend physically, Wesley emotionally, and George, well, either he's getting better or I'm building up a resistance. It's obviously been a rather arduous winter for the entire family, and I can only look forward with apprehension to the coming of spring, when the group will be free to roam about at will. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Hey, Wes.
Bad day at the gridiron?
I'm going back to ballet. At least they don't yell at you.
Honey, I don't know why you're so upset. I thought you played, quite well.
And that's the best my mother can do.
Hey, come on, Jeff. You look great out there.
Yeah, that was a really good tackle you made at the end.
I tackled my own quarterback.
Yeah, but you really nailed him.
Yeah, I caught him and everything.
Yeah, well, now we finished the post-game show. I have sandwiches and fresh brownies out in the kitchen.
Not hungry.
Hey, come on, pal. You can't let a few mistakes get you down.
Dad, I'm terrible.
Hey, now you're talking like a quitter, and no son of mine's gonna talk like that. You can do anything you set your mind to, right?
Oh, no.
You see that mantle? I'm gonna get rid of all this junk and make room for your trophies and medals and all the stuff you're gonna win.
I am?
Yeah! And now you're gonna get back out there, and you're gonna bust your tail, and you're gonna hit them hard, and pretty soon you'll be a real All-American, right?
Right.
Now get in there and hit those brownies.
Okay.
That kid is so bad.
There, George.
He can't throw, he can't catch, he's got 2 left feet. I don't know why I put myself through this.
Sentimental reasons?
Huh?
Well, look on the bright side, Dad. I mean, he can't be any worse than I was.
That's for sure. Hey, only kidding, Kev.
Yeah, right, Dad. Real funny.
You know, George, I don't think that football is quite Wesley's cup of tea.
Oh, yeah? Oh, maybe we should introduce him to one of your English sports, like croquet or minding other people's business.
I'm sorry. I was only thinking of the boy.
Hey, Wes is gonna be fine. I just got to work with him a little, toss the ball around, maybe run a few plays, maybe even set up a tackling dummy. Speaking of which, you busy later?
If you need anything, I'll be in the kitchen.
Hey, what's your problem?
Big bud?
I just gave you a couple of real good shots and you didn't come back with anything.
I know, George. I finally realized that life is too short to waste on trying to even the score.
Yeah, I guess I see what you mean.
However, if it'll make you feel better, I could say something like, why don't you take that football and insert it up your nose? Lord knows there's room for it. You don't have to thank me. Wesley, what are you doing?
I was just taking the phone off the hook because I know you don't like being disturbed while you're trying to cook dinner.
I see. I don't know exactly what you've done, but apparently you've left a witness.
It's just Dad wants me to practice my kicking every day, but I kicked one so good it broke one of Homer Huffnagel's windows.
Wesley, please tell Mr. Belvedere it wasn't the big picture window. You know, the one where Grandma Huffnagel sits.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't. It was the little one. You know, with all the pretty colors.
Oh, the stained glass. Oh, no matter. They can always send to the Vatican for another one.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get better.
It's all right, Wesley. Now, you go and wash up. Later, we'll try and burn off your fingerprints. Ricardo residence.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hello, Kevin. Tough day out in the teenage wasteland. Go ahead. I was thinking of throwing out all the glasses anyway.
Okay.
Kevin, is that just for you, or is Yugoslavia dropping by?
No, it's for me.
But dinner will be ready in less than an hour.
I'll eat then, too.
Will you be eating every hour? I mean, maybe I should open up a buffet.
Look, I'm just trying to put on a little weight. I'm going out for football.
Oh? Why?
Because it's starting again.
What's starting?
Dad and his sports thing. I mean, he's got this hang-up about trophies. And he's not going to be happy until someone in this house brings one home. And if Wesley can't do it, then maybe I can.
Well, I think that's very nice, Kevin. I'm sure your father will be delighted.
Hey, I don't want Dad to know. Or anybody else.
Why not?
Because I don't want to tell him what I'm doing until I do it. You know, make it through the season, get my varsity letter. I just don't want to get Dad's hopes up and then fail again.
All right, Kevin. Your secret is safe with me.
Hey, Kev, anything new?
No, Dad.
Who's all this for?
Oh, it's for me. A little something to tide me over before dinner.
I just don't know where he puts it.
Hey, Dad, I just ran through all the tires, did 20 wind sprints, and tackled Mr. Belvedere while he was taking out the garbage.
Wesley.
It's okay, he didn't spill any.
That's the spirit, champ.
Only thing is, Dad, I've been eating a lot for a month, and I'm still not getting any bigger.
Sure you are.
I think I should take steroids.
What?
They're supposed to make you as big as a steer.
Wesley, those things are very dangerous.
Yeah, Wes. The only people who take that stuff are either very stupid or East Germans who are tired of being women.
Wesley, you blindsided Mr. Belvedere.
Sorry.
That's 15 yards.
Of boiled tongue and broccoli.
Come on, Dad, better come quick.
What's wrong?
Kevin's getting in a fight with the Huffnagels.
Listen, Homer. Next time the stupid Doberman comes near me, I'm gonna knock its head off.
What happened?
Nothing. Stupid dog. I gotta teach it some manners.
Very impressive. Can you do that with a canned ham?
Come on, all the guys on the team do this. It makes you mean.
No, Kevin, it makes you stupid. Like the way you've been acting around the house.
What are you talking about?
I mean, if you want to keep your little secret, try to remember who you are. Adorable, sensitive Kevin, not mean Joe Green.
Yeah, I know. I just gotta keep myself psyched up. I mean, our last game's next week on Thanksgiving. And I really think I'm gonna do it.
I hope so, Kevin. Just watch it, all right?
Sure. Walnut?
Thank you. Hello, George.
Hey, Belvedere. Got all the fixings for tomorrow?
Tomato? What's tomato?
It's Thanksgiving.
Oh. Well, I've got a box of noodles. Perhaps we could have a nice tuna casserole.
You don't have tuna casserole on Thanksgiving.
Why not?
Because it's a holiday. It's special.
Not to me.
Look, it's tradition, okay? We're celebrating the time the Pilgrims came over, and we're having a tough go. And then the Indians showed up with a bunch of stuff, and everybody had a nice dinner.
And what did they do after dinner? Steal their land?
That came later.
This turkey weighs a ton.
This pumpkin weighs 2 tons.
You were saying?
George, look what I found.
What is it?
It's Kevin's report card. It was mixed in with the bills and magazines. He's had it for a week.
I can see why he hid it. He dropped a grade and everything. You believe this? What makes a kid's grades drop like this?
Too many walnuts?
Whoops, I was hoping you wouldn't find that till after Christmas.
Kevin, what happened?
Yeah, how do you expect to get in college with grades like these?
Football scholarship?
Hey, I'm in no mood for your jokes.
All right, look, I'm sorry. I'm gonna study harder, and I'm gonna do a lot better, I promise.
Oh, you're going to study all right. You're grounded.
Huh?
Home every day by 3 o'clock. And that's the law.
Starting when?
What do you mean starting when? Starting now.
I can't start now. I'll start Monday.
You'll start today.
I can't. I have to do something tomorrow.
Like what?
It's personal.
What's going on? You got a broad stash someplace?
Or a young lady?
Look, I just don't want to talk about it.
Kevin, what's going on? Lately you've been acting like someone we don't even know.
I'm sorry. Can't you just trust me?
It's a little late for that, pal.
Look, I've got to go out tomorrow, and I'm going.
Listen, Buster, as long as you're living under my roof, you'll live by my rules.
Then maybe I shouldn't live under your roof.
Kevin?
Kevin?
Forget it, Mr. Belvedere. Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Wesley, what are you doing? Watching the Thanksgiving Day parade. How can you be watching TV? We don't even know where Kevin is. I'm looking for him in the crowd. Anyway, Dad says if Kevin is old enough to walk out the door, he's old enough to not have us chasing after him like some sort of little kid. Well, that's not what Mom thinks. Doesn't matter what Mom thinks. She's not the man. Wesley, you sexist pig.
Wesley, stop making that noise. You'll be fed in a moment. Owen's residence. Well, hello, stranger. Nice of you to check in. Wait till I write it down.
Is that Kevin? Thank God.
Uh-huh. Fine. Look, Kevin, your mother and father are standing right here if you'd like to talk to them. All right, goodbye.
He didn't even want to talk to us?
Well, at least we know he's okay. So what'd he do, spend the night with some friends?
Not unless his friend lives downtown at the Hotel Gilbert, right next to the Midnight Mission.
George, our son is living on Skid Row.
Hey, look, I didn't kick him out of here. He walked out on his own 2 feet.
Speaking of which, he asked me to bring him some clean socks, as well as his clothes, his school books, and a can of Black Flag.
Come on, honey, let's just go down there and get him.
I think he's got to go through this on his own.
Go through what? We don't even know. Maybe he's drinking again.
Well, he's certainly in the right neighborhood for it. Sorry. Anyway, he's not drinking. Excuse me.
Belvedere, you know what's going on, don't you?
Somewhat.
Well, what is it?
But I'm afraid Kevin has told me in confidence, and I can't betray his trust.
I forgot we got Bishop Sheen as a housekeeper.
Rest assured, he's all right. And his problem has nothing to do with sex, drugs, or alcohol.
Thank you.
Which reminds me, I need a day off.
Come in, it's open. What's cooking? Huh? I was expecting my housekeeper.
I had to let mine go. I'm Sherry. I live across the hall.
I'm Kevin. I'm underage.
Do you have any cranberry sauce?
Why? What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to eat it, kid. Like with turkey and stuffing, it's Thanksgiving, remember?
Yeah, right. Got some applesauce.
I'll take what I can get. Thanks, kid. I'll see you around.
Sure. I just gave her my hot plate and some canned goods.
It's a pity you didn't have any stockings or chocolate bars. She might have moved in with you. Well, Kevin, what a delightful room.
Hey, look, I don't need any wisecracks, Mr. Belvedere. This is the best I could do, okay?
No, I mean it. It reminds me of a hovel on the left bank I once shared with Jean-Paul Sartre. He was busy forming his philosophy of existential nihilism, and I was going out for track.
Yeah, thanks for bringing my stuff, Mr. Belvedere.
You know, your mother's very upset.
I figured.
And I think your father is, too.
Tough.
You know, Kevin, for someone who's set out to make your father happy, you're doing a very miserable job of it.
Thanks.
Why don't you just tell him you're playing football and have done with all this foolishness?
Look, I've got to do this my own way. I'll tell him when I have the letter in my hand.
It's up to you.
So listen, I have to look over some plays for tonight.
Oh, that's right. The last game of the season. Oh, you must be very excited.
Yeah, I might even get to play.
It must be very exhilarating. Out on the field, being cheered by strangers.
Look, just tell Mom that I'm okay and I'll call her tomorrow.
And your father?
I don't care. Make something up.
I've become very good at that. Kevin, are you sure you want to stay here?
Yeah.
And you're not coming home?
No.
Oh. Can I have your room? Wesley, have you finished with the relish tray?
In a second. Hey, Mr. Belvedere, look!
Wesley, don't wear olives in the house.
But I do it every Thanksgiving. It's a tradition.
Well, start a new tradition. Behave yourself.
Okay. Gee, I wish Kevin was gonna be here for dinner.
So do I.
So when's he coming back?
I don't know.
You know, he's been gone almost a whole day. I mean, when I run away, I may say I'm never coming home, but I always do.
Yes, I've been meaning to talk to you about that. All right, colonists. It's gobble-gobble time.
Oh, boy. Get a load of that bird. You really did a nice job with the table, kitten.
Thanks. I set a place for Kevin just in case.
That's fine.
Well, come on, Wes. Why don't you get the spuds going around? Heather, you start dishing out the stuffings.
Hey, what about Grace? We said every Thanksgiving.
Oh, sure. How about, rub-a-dub-dub, thanks for the grub. Yay, God!
I've prepared something.
Go ahead, honey.
Let us bow our heads. Dear God, we thank thee for all our many blessings, for the food on our table, and the nice house we live in, and the love we share as a family. Even though one of us is far away and alone in this cold, dark night. But thanks anyway. Amen.
Amen. Well, have a nice dinner.
Well, time for Pop to carve old Tom here. Who wants the drumstick?
That was always Kevin's favorite.
She's right. Yeah, I can just see him sitting there, spilling something.
Come on, Mom, it'll be okay. Yeah, you'll probably see him again.
Anyone need anything? More gravy? Stuffing? A crutch for the empty chair?
All right, I'll go get him.
He's not at the hotel.
Well, where is he?
Do you know what I enjoy after a particularly disastrous dinner?
A mint?
A high school football game.
What?
Boy, it's even uglier in here.
Oh, my.
Hey, what do you think happened to Kevin, Mr. Belvedere?
Or perhaps he went out with his teammates to celebrate their near victory.
Hey, I don't get it. All he had to say was, hey, Dad, I'm taking football, and I would have said to hell with the grades. I mean, I could have helped him. You know, toss the ball around, give him some tips. Drilling with some of his plays?
Maybe that's why I didn't tell you.
Kevin, are you all right?
Yeah, Mom, I'm fine.
You played real good out there, Kev.
Yeah, it was great when you got that fumble and those 14 guys fell on top of you.
Come on, children, let's go downstairs and see if our car still has tires.
I'll be waiting. For both of you.
So, you look pretty good out there.
Thanks.
Would have been nice to see some of your other games.
I wanted to surprise you.
What's this?
It's my letter.
Hey, you're supposed to put that on your varsity
I
sweater.
didn't get it from me. I got it for you.
Hey, come on, Kevin.
Come on,
don't stop.
Dad, take it. It's what you wanted all along. Then maybe you can lay off Wesley.
What are you talking about?
You're doing the same thing to him that you did to me. Don't you remember saying, you're gonna make All-American, Kev, and don't be a quitter, Kev. I got the mantle already, Kev. But I never brought anything home, Dad, because I stunk. And you couldn't face that.
Hey, all I cared about was that you tried.
Oh, don't give me that. You wanted a winner. Somebody you could brag about, someone you could point to and say, hey, that's my kid out there. Well, here, it's the best I can do. I'm sorry.
Look, I'll admit I was a little disappointed in you, but that was a long time ago. I got over it.
Well, maybe I didn't. All my life, all I ever cared about was trying to please you, trying to make you proud of me, trying to fill that space on the mantle. But you know what? I just don't care anymore.
Oh, I wish I had the guts to tell that to my old man.
Huh?
I mean, nothing ever made him happy. I mean, he was a bigger jerk than I was.
Yeah, I bet.
Hell, if I struck out or missed a block, I might as well not show up at the dinner table. I mean, this guy was
Look, Dad, I don't care what your father did to you. I care about us.
I thought you said you didn't care. I mean, I'm the one that can't cut it. I mean, I couldn't cut it with my old man, and I'm not cutting it with you.
Come on, Daddy. You're not that terrible.
Oh, no? If I'm doing such a great job, how come my kid's living in a place like this?
For effect? Look, Dad, I'm not a jock, and I'm never gonna be that football star you wanted. You just gotta learn to take me for what I am.
That's not so tough. I'm proud of you, pal.
Thanks, Dad.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Still yours.
Thanks for everything, Kevy.
Hey, Wes, what are you doing up?
I'm hungry.
You want some turkey?
No, I'm just gonna scrape the marshmallows off the yams. So I hear you did this whole football thing because you were worried about me?
Yeah, sort of.
Well, that's stupid. I mean, I know I'm not that good, and I know Dad knows it. But I don't care, because I'm having fun.
Oh, I didn't know that.
See, Mr. Belvedere explained it to me. The reason things always bother you is because you're a brooder, and the reason nothing hardly ever bothers me is because I'm a sociopath.
I'll try to remember that.
Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm glad you're back, because you're my brother, and I worry about you.
Oh, thanks, Wes.
Sure. I'm just trying to get some sleep, okay?
In a few moments, my first Thanksgiving with the Owens family will be officially over. After a great deal of orchestration on my part, we actually had something to be thankful for. As usual, they provided me a cornucopia of chaos, dilemmas, intrigue, and leftovers. I don't even want to think about what they're getting me for Christmas. Kevin, what are you doing?
Juggling.
Oh. You're getting very good at it.
This book I got says you just start with one ball, then pretty soon you work your way up to stuff like chainsaws and puppies.
Not at the same time, I hope. Why all this sudden interest in juggling?
I need this to get into a good college.
I thought you needed good grades.
Everybody's got those. You gotta have something else, something that makes you stand out. I mean, I read where this guy got into Harvard just because he built these really great sandcastles.
Well, good luck.
Hey, wait. I'm gonna try 2 now.
Well, there's always Barber College. Afternoon, ladies.
Afternoon. Mr. Belvedere, if you're having a party for 50 people, how much prune juice do you need?
How early do you want it to end?
Well, we're just trying to get our refreshments together for the open house at the rest home.
What do you think, Mr. Bell Pepper?
Let's see. Strained carrots, creamed corn, tapioca pudding. This may come as a shock, but some senior citizens can actually chew.
Boy, I'm glad we asked.
How was the shopping trip?
Do we have any aspirin?
Oh, that good.
It happens every time. We get to the mall, I turn my back for 1 second, and they disappear. It took me an hour to find them.
Are you sure it was worth it?
Mr. Belvedere, me and Dad got drinking helmets. It lets you put 2 cans on your head and drink out of them.
What do you think, Belvedere? Is it me?
To be perfectly honest, yes.
Hey, Wesley, what are you doing tomorrow? I already told you, I'm not going.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, tell him to go to our open house.
Go, Wesley.
You know what they want me to do?
Mm-mm.
They want me to babysit a bunch of old wrinkleheads. It's the adopt-a-grandparent program. See, we adopt a senior citizen, they sort of adopt us back. And then we visit them and go places and keep each other company. Forget it. Besides, if I want to lift some old person's spirit, I've got Mr. Belvedere. Come on, Angela, let's go.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, look, I'm getting better.
How about that?
Hey, we got any eggs?
No.
You think I'm being selfish, don't you?
Well, it's your decision, Wesley. But remember, you'll be an old wrinklehead yourself one day. If you live.
I don't know. I mean, what do I want fake grandparents for? I never even knew my real ones. They all died before I was born.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Wes would have loved Grandma Cameron. She was great.
Oh, yeah?
Always taking us places, buying us things. All I had to do was point at something and she'd get it for me.
You mean old people have money? Oh, Heather! Okay, folks, if you'll just fill these out, then we can get on with the interviews.
Wesley, what are you doing?
Nothing.
What's this?
Just a little questionnaire I made up to make sure I choose the right grandparent.
Annual income, major credit cards, stocks and bonds. I am surprised you forgot T-bills and life insurance. Wesley, this is a new low, even for you.
Come on, I'm just doing it for their own good. I mean, I don't want some poor old person spending their last nickel on me. And I know they're gonna want to. Wouldn't you? All right, all right. Hi. Hi.
Ah, what do we have here? Couple of sweet birds of youth come to brighten up my otherwise dreary day.
Yeah. I'm Angela, and this is my friend Heather.
Hi.
Great. Go away.
Would you like some punch or cookies?
No, I wouldn't.
Would you like us to read to you?
No, I wouldn't.
We'll do anything you want.
Huh? Why don't you jump in a couple of bikinis and go outside and we'll take some snapshots? Now, what I'm trying to tell you is I ain't interested in this stupid grandparent stuff, so why don't you just both run along and leave me in peace, all right?
I think he likes us.
When you take me to the movies, I gotta sit up close with a big tub of popcorn and enough candy to last me the whole time. Oh, and I don't go in for that G-rated junk. It's PG-13 or nothing.
You know, young man, I wish you were my real grandchild.
You do?
Yes, because then I could hit you.
Boy, what am I doing here?
I asked myself the same question.
Huh?
I filled out your little financial statement.
Oh, yeah?
My husband was a banker. He would have been impressed with you.
This is nice. This is very nice.
So, do I qualify?
I think we can do business.
I'm home.
Whoop-de-doo.
Hi, I'm George Owens.
Oh, good for you.
You here to see Belvedere?
No, I'm dating your daughter.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Oh, hi, Dad.
Hi, kitten.
Did you meet Mr. Sparks? He's my new foster grandparent.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, great. They take people who are perfectly contented, drag them outside, and make them do things.
Yeah, we're going to a concert in the park.
I hate music.
Too bad.
I hate pop.
Dad.
You two kids have fun.
I'll have her back by Tuesday.
Wesley,
I can only stay a minute.
I need a leash for that boy.
I'd be happy to lend you mine.
I just thought he should get his sweater before we go play miniature golf.
Now, watch out for him. He cheats.
Well, I know he's a little con artist, but he is just so lovable. I wish I could take him home with me.
Sign here.
Okay, I'm ready.
Remember, dinner's at 7.
Oh, no. Mom said I could eat out with Grandma Eunice.
Yes, we're going to Wee Willie Winky's Pizza Cartoon Theater.
It's her favorite restaurant.
Oh, mine too. Good luck.
Come on, let's go.
Go where?
You know, to play miniature golf.
Oh, right. Wesley, I told you to get a hat.
Huh? You told me to get a sweater.
Oh, yes, that's what I meant. Come on. Let's go.
Are you going to juggle that?
Nah, juggling was stupid. I mean, what college is going to care about somebody just because he can throw a bunch of balls up in the air?
Yes, especially when it's only 2.
Anyway, I figured I'd try something more artistic.
And this is it?
Yeah, it's a modern sculpture. I call it roadside litter. What do you think?
Well, it's certainly something I'd throw out of my car.
Hey, thanks.
Anyway, here's Mom carrying me home from the hospital.
Oh, you are adorable.
She was in labor for 27 hours. That's why she looks like that. And here's me in my crib when I was 6 months old.
Is that barbed wire?
Something like that.
And here's me and Dad taking a bath together.
Wes, you want to fast forward that one?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mom. I'm treating Grandma Eunice to my famous slideshow.
Oh, isn't that nice?
You want to sit down and watch the rest of it?
I'd love to, honey, but I've got to go do something else.
Yeah, I got to go do that, too.
You don't have to watch the rest of it either if you don't want.
Oh, no, it's fine.
You sure? This does get a little boring, even for me.
I'm not bored. Besides, it isn't what you're doing that matters. It's who you're with.
What's this?
That's Wesley's new gelato machine.
Told him not to take advantage.
Then you better not look in the garage.
What did she do? Buy him a bike?
Go-kart.
Oh, bye. Me and Grandma Eunice are going to the movies now.
Wesley, what did I say about letting Mrs. Dodson spoil you?
Go for it. Come on, Mom. It's not my fault. I told her she doesn't have to keep buying me stuff, but she likes to. Anyway, the movie tonight is my treat.
Well, that's very nice, Wesley. Where did you get the money?
Grandma Eunice gave me $20.
Wesley? Is everything okay?
Oh, sure. Mrs. Dodson, I really don't think Wesley should be taking any money from you.
I don't think so either.
But you did give him that $20.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Sure you did.
Wesley, I was going to use that money for the movies.
But you gave it to me.
I did not.
Don't you remember? You said it was all the money you had.
No, Let it go.
I didn't take her money. She gave it to me. She must have forgot.
$20?
You believe me, don't you, Mr. Belvedere?
Of course not.
Hey, what's with Granny Goose? She flew out of here without even saying goodbye.
Dad'll believe me, won't you, Dad?
Sure I will, pal. What did he do?
Mrs. Dodson said he took $20 out of her purse.
I didn't do it, Dad, I swear.
All right, Westman. We believe you.
No, you don't.
Actually, if Wesley had wanted to get the $20, he'd have been much more shifty and underhanded in obtaining it.
Thanks, Mr. Belvedere.
I told you I don't want to go to the movies.
But it's Cocoon. It's all about old people.
Just what I need, a change of pace.
Hi, Mrs. Dodson.
Wesley, what are you doing here? What's that?
I'm bringing back all the stuff you bought me.
Why? I didn't ask you to do that. Did I?
No, it's just everyone says I took advantage of you. So, here.
All right.
I'm gonna go back to the U-Haul, start bringing in the rest.
Anyone want this? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Dodson.
Hello, Mr. Belvedere. I guess I did go a little overboard.
I just wanted to tell you how upset we all are about what Wesley did.
Oh, it's all right.
Not that I put anything past him.
I don't think he really is such a bad boy.
We always had our suspicions about that little crook. But stealing the $20 has finally proved it.
Oh, he didn't take the money. I gave it to him. I just forgot.
You forgot?
I forget about a lot of things. I think I have Alzheimer's disease.
But just a few lapses of memory doesn't necessarily mean that you
I
have...
know. It might be something else. That's what the doctors keep telling me.
Of course.
Sometimes I am standing in the middle of the room or outside on the lawn. All of a sudden, I don't know what I'm doing, how I got there.
You know, Wesley still thinks that you think he stole the money.
I am sorry about that.
Perhaps it would be better if you sat him down and explained
Oh,
this.
no. I don't want him to know. I'm afraid pretty soon I won't be able to remember anything. I won't even be able to take care of myself. I don't want Wesley around to see that.
Well, that's everything. It's all here except for the boomerang, and that's in the Huffnagel's dining room.
Thank you, Wesley.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Goodbye.
You know, I wasn't just hanging around to get stuff off you. I like you, and I thought you liked me, too.
I guess you were wrong.
Let's go, Wesley.
Here, I forgot this.
I don't believe this.
Draft notice?
It's from Princeton. They said forget it.
They weren't impressed by roadside litter?
No, they like that a lot. They said my grades weren't good enough.
Oh, they still look at those pesky things?
Yeah. I don't know. Guess I'll just have to try studying.
We're back.
How was football practice?
Great. I put a tuna sandwich in Howie Huffnagel's helmet, and he didn't even notice till he started sweating mayonnaise.
That's not so funny, champ.
Anyway, I got the mail. There's something for you here, Wes.
Oh, yeah? Hey, it's a Christmas card for Mrs. Dodson.
It is?
What'd she send me this for? It isn't even Halloween yet.
Okay, Mr. Belvedere, we're ready to go.
Where are you going?
I'm taking the girls to the retirement home.
While you're there, ask Mrs. Dodson why she sent me a Christmas card.
Oh, Mrs. Dodson, she's got Looney Tunes.
Angela.
Well, she has. She's got Alzheimer's disease.
Huh? What are you talking about? Hey, what's going on? You guys aren't telling me something.
Wesley, Mrs. Dodson has Alzheimer's disease.
What's that?
Well, it means she's kind of sick in the head, honey. It affects her thinking, her memory.
That's why she thought you took her money, pal. Because she just forgot she gave it to you.
Oh. So why didn't anybody tell me?
Because Mrs. Dodson didn't want us to.
I think maybe she just wants you to remember her the way she was.
Well, that's stupid. And I'm gonna go down and tell her so.
Hey, champ, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Why not?
Well, because you haven't seen her in a long time, and she's a lot different.
Yeah, she probably wouldn't even recognize you.
Oh, yeah? Nobody forgets Wesley T. Owens.
Hey, see my wheelchair? Thanks.
Surprise!
Oh, no.
Yeah, many have your returns.
Come on, blow out the candles.
We weren't sure how old you were, so we put on 90 just to play it safe.
Oh,
Did you make a wish?
yeah, but you're still here.
Oh, we got you some presents, and look, we fixed your wheelchair real neat, see?
Hey, you must have put a lot of work into that, huh? And the cake and the presents, oh, boy. Hey, you did all this for me?
Yeah.
Well, who the hell asked you to?
That's it, we quit.
Yeah.
Good riddance.
You're just a mean, nasty old man, and we're sorry we ever met you.
Oh, talk about touchy. Wait a minute. Come back here.
Why?
Well, you forgot to show me how the horn works.
You just push the button.
Uh-huh. Hey, I like that. Hey, what do you say, girls? Why don't you wheel me down to the East Wing? It's quiet hour down there.
Hey, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Is that so?
I got your Christmas card, and everyone told me you were sick and wouldn't recognize me anymore.
Is that so?
It's okay if you forget stuff once in a while. I do, too. I mean, yesterday I forgot my lunch. Actually, I didn't really forget it. Mr. Belvedere made me a sardine sandwich, and I just told him I forgot it.
Is that so?
Hey, what do you keep saying that for? Are you mad at me or something?
It looks like rain.
Yeah, the weatherman said it might rain tonight with thunder and lightning and everything.
You remember when I was 15?
No.
I had my first real date. His name was Cal. And I wore that organdy dress, you know, the one with the beautiful hand stitching. Anyway, we were walking to the dance, and halfway down Sutton Street, it began to pour. And my hair and my dress and everything just got soaked. Oh, but we had the best time anyway.
Come on, I don't know about any of that stuff. I'm Wesley. This is 1986.
Is that so?
Wesley, I think we should go.
I'm not going anywhere until she remembers me.
Wesley.
Come on, it's me. We went to the movies and played miniature golf and had ice cream together. Remember this? Remember when I used to do this and you'd tell me my face would freeze?
I'm sorry.
All the fun we had, all our great times together. It's like it never happened, like we never knew each other.
But you did. And that's what's important.
Yeah, I guess so. Goodbye, Grandma. It was nice having one, even for a little while.
At any rate, I'm very proud of Heather and Wesley. They still visit the retirement home from time to time, and I think the experience has given them a better understanding and appreciation for those in their golden years. As for me, I agree with Bernard Baruch, who said, "Old age is always 15 years older than I am." I'm not getting older, I'm getting sillier.
Yeah, Pam, that sounds great. I love horseback riding. Are you kidding? I was practically born in the saddle. Okay, yeah, I'll meet you at the stable on Saturday. Great, bye.
Kevin, I didn't know you were an equestrian.
If that means someone who can ride a horse, I'm not.
Oh.
It's just I really like this girl, Pamela, but the only way she'll go out with me is if we go riding together.
And you don't have any experience?
Nope. Unless you count the time that Dad put me on the bucking bronco outside the supermarket. He kept sticking nickels in till I threw up.
How nice.
Yeah, anyway, I was hoping, maybe you could give me a few pointers. Like how to steer, put on the brakes, stuff like that.
Very well, Kevin. But we'll have to start slow.
Okay, sure.
I'll just go and get some nickels.
Don't you dare. How'd you know I was here?
I can smell you.
Oh, yeah, I ate in the cafeteria. So I guess Mom and Dad aren't back yet, huh?
Nope.
I don't know why they keep going to those stupid parent-teacher meetings anyway. Just gets everyone all upset.
Yeah, well, you're in enough trouble, so you better put that thing away.
On the other hand, I've probably got nothing to lose.
Buster, little monster, stop!
Uh-oh. Come on, Heather, cut it out. I'm trying to study. Oh, hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. How'd it go at parent-teacher night?
Well, they didn't stone us.
Oh, then it went better than last year.
Mrs. Burkholder told us that every day it's the same thing with you. Goofing off, talking back.
I do not talk back.
Well, what about that stunt you pulled with the substitute teacher?
Hey, I may have helped tie her up, but I didn't undress her.
I'm gonna get an aspirin.
Pretty funny, huh, Dad? Mom's gone. You can laugh now.
You better shape up, mister.
What have you done now?
Mom and Dad just got back from talking to my teacher.
Oh, I take it they went upstairs to sleep it off.
No, I think they went up to figure out my punishment.
Really? I hope they don't start without me. And that's the last time I take you to the supermarket.
Hey, what did I do?
George, when I tell you to get a dozen eggs, I don't mean from somebody else's cart.
She hadn't paid for them yet. Besides, at least I wasn't standing around stuffing my face in the cookie aisle.
That bag was already open.
Is he with you?
People have been asking me that all day.
I met Wes. I came home from the library and he was gone.
Hey, I told that kid he was grounded. All right, Buster, get your tail in here.
You guys back already?
What happened to you? Were you in a fight?
Yeah, but it wasn't my fault. See, this kid at the movies kept kicking my seat, and I told him to stop it, but instead he threw some juji fruits at me. So I hit him because Dad says I should always stand up for myself. Right, Dad?
What were you doing in the movies?
Did I say movies?
Wes, you knew you were grounded.
I thought that only meant a night.
And where'd you get the money to go in the first place?
I think I'm in enough trouble already.
All right, wise guy, that's it. You're grounded morning, noon, and night.
You mean no school?
You keep pulling stunts like this, you're going to wind up in military school. Now stay here and help Mr. Belvedere unpack those groceries.
Why do I have to suffer? Hello, Heather.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, how was horseback riding?
I had fun.
I think there's something wrong with my legs. They won't close.
Keep them that way. We'll be out again tomorrow.
Hey, I'm not going back out there. Everyone was laughing at me.
Oh, I don't think they meant to, Kevin. It's just that people are accustomed to seeing someone ride on top of a horse.
My saddle slipped.
I tried to tell the people it was trick riding, but I don't think they bought it.
Hey, at least my horse didn't faint when it saw me coming.
You mean nervous Nellie? She was just being a smart aleck.
Hey, Belvedere.
George? I assume Wesley's still locked in his room.
Yeah, unless he climbed out the window and stole the car.
That was last week.
I don't know what I'm going to do with that kid. I mean, I can't control him anymore. What's going to happen when he gets older?
I didn't know we were letting him. You know, George, at his age, a little rebellion is quite normal.
The thing is, I yell, I scream, I threaten to stick his butt in military school. Nothing ever seems to sink in.
Yes, well, you see, Wesley's a very perceptive young man. And he knows an idle threat when he hears one. Like when you say you're going to fire me.
Well, he's going to know I'm not kidding this time.
Can I watch TV now?
No, finish your homework.
I did.
So do some extra credit. You want to get that, pal?
Sure.
Excuse me, is this the Owens residence?
Maybe.
Who's there, West man?
I don't know, some army guy. Maybe Kevin forgot to register.
Actually, I believe I'm here about you.
Yeah, come on in.
Mr. Owens, Colonel Wayne, Bunker Hill Military Academy.
I appreciate you stopping by.
Well, no problem. The cadets are on the rifle range today, and I like to keep my distance. So, Wesley, your father tells me you might benefit by a little military discipline.
He did?
Yeah, it's a real good school, Wes, and we're thinking of sending you there.
That's right, young man. Bunker Hill takes great pride in its curriculum of academics, physical fitness, and military science.
How's that sound, Wes?
I always wanted to try a flamethrower. Hi.
Oh, hi, honey. Colonel Wayne, this is my wife, Marcia.
Hello.
Pleasure.
This is Colonel Wayne from the Bunker Hill Military Academy, the place we're thinking of sending Wes to.
What are you talking about?
Oh, look, why don't we go in the kitchen and let these two get acquainted?
Okay.
So, your father tells me you have become quite the little menace to society.
He just likes to brag.
I think we should have talked about this first.
Come on, I'm just trying to throw a little scare into the kid.
Well, I don't know if I like it.
What's Wesley done now? Stolen a tank?
No, that's Colonel Wayne from the Archie Bunker Military School. George thinks we can frighten Wes into being good.
Oh, but I've already told him we were selling him to the gypsies.
Mom, Dad, I'm sorry, I'll be good, I swear. That colonel says you gotta get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and stand at attention before you can eat. I probably won't even be able to come home until Christmas.
I like that last part.
Hey, this isn't funny.
Don't worry, honey, you're not going anywhere.
That's right, champ. I think you learned your lesson.
I sure have.
Come on, Marcia. Let's go tell the colonel he won't be drafting Wes just yet.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. That one's so tough.
Hello, Mr. Belvedere. How was your ride?
Fine. I'll be in my room.
Where's Kevin?
You mean your son, Kevin?
Yes.
The last time I saw him, he was galloping through a toll booth on the Pennsylvania Turnpike.
What?
Fortunately, he had the exact change.
I got it. Hello. Yeah, this is Wesley's father. What do you mean, how did his operation go? Well, let me get back to you. Yeah, thanks. Goodbye.
What was that all about?
I don't believe it. Wes hasn't been to school for the past 2 days. He told his teacher he had to go in the hospital to have some polyps removed.
I'm home.
How was school?
Pretty good.
Anything interesting happen?
Nah, same old stuff. Mind if I fix myself a snack?
How about a nice big bowl of polyps?
Wes, what the hell is going on?
Nothing. It's just I'm grounded around here, and I gotta have some fun, so I've been going to the arcade.
Wes, what's the matter? Why are you doing this?
And when I go to school, I just get in trouble.
Not the school you're going to. You're shipping out.
Huh?
You're going to military school. All right, Colonel. Thank you. And I guess we'll be seeing in a little while. Right. Goodbye. He said we can drop him off anytime.
George, this is crazy. I am not sending my baby off to the army.
Look, if we keep threatening him with stuff and then not following through, he's going to wind up in a worse place than that.
I just think we should calm down first, then discuss it.
You mean give it a couple of days and then forget the whole thing?
Yes.
Look, we've got to do this for his own good. You know how things work around here? He pulls some stupid stunt, we get mad, he gives us that cute little smile, and the next thing you know, we fold up like a couple of tents. 5 minutes later, he's outside doing something else.
I know.
Anyway, I checked it out. It's a good school. It's only a half an hour from here, and they're not going to put up with any of his screwing around. Now, why don't you go upstairs and help Westman get packed?
May I say something first?
Hey, I don't want to hear how we fail as a family, or how we're making a mistake, or what a big jerk I am, or any of that other junk.
I was just going to ask which suitcase to take.
Oh.
But you made some excellent points.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Wesley?
You going someplace?
No. I think you are.
Boy, they're really going all out this time. They even got you playing along.
Where are all your clean socks?
In the wastebasket? I was shooting hoops.
It doesn't really matter. They'll issue everything you need. I'm just packing some civvies in case you decide to go AWOL.
Yeah, right. So what's gonna happen now? Dad gonna take me out and pretend to drive me someplace, or is Colonel Clink gonna show up again and take me away in a Jeep?
I think your father is taking you.
This is for real, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
In that case, could you feed my lizard? He prefers maggots.
They down yet?
No. I guess he's still getting his little things together.
It's okay, everybody. I'm fine. Oh, man, you wouldn't believe it. 1 minute the stupid horse won't move. The next minute I'm jumping fences and halfway to Hoboken. I never would have got off if it weren't for that clothesline. Hey, come on, Mom. It's okay. I'm fine.
I don't care about you.
Dad's sending Wes to military school.
Whoa.
George, maybe it's enough that we've gone this far, don't you think?
Look, if he promises to straighten up and fly right, and really means it this time, then maybe it'll be a different story. But it's got to come from him.
I'm ready.
Okay, pal, let me get my coat.
Honey, are you sure there isn't something you want to tell us before you go?
Not really.
Are you sure?
You still want to know how I got the money for the movies? I sold some of Heather's underwear.
Come on, buddy. It's time to go.
Okay. Bye, Mr. Belvedere. Don't forget me.
I'll think of you every time I hear a siren.
Bye, everybody.
See you, Wes.
Bye, honey.
Come on, let's go.
How's it coming, Cadet Owens?
Pretty good. I'm almost done.
Pretty good. I'm almost done what?
I'm almost done shining the boots.
Shining the boots what?
Shining the boots black.
Shining them black? Sir!
Oh, sorry. I always forget.
Well, maybe this will help you remember. Cadets! And Owens, I want to be able to see myself.
So go to the zoo.
What was that?
Go to the zoo, sir.
That's better.
When you're finished with those, I could do with a shine.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, I knew they'd give in. Let me get my stuff.
Oh, your parents didn't send me. I happened to be in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd drop by and say hello.
Oh, well, we're not allowed to have visitors till the weekend. You're going to get me in trouble.
You seem to be doing a good job of that all by yourself.
Yeah, they don't got much of a sense of humor around here. You call one general barf brain and they're all over.
Wesley, I think if you talked to your parents and told them that you'd learnt your lesson, you'd be back in civilian life in no time.
Hey, I'm not going crying back to Dad like that wimpy prince back in England did.
Don't make this a test of wills with your father. He's even more pig-headed than you are.
Look, all he wants is a perfect little soldier, so that's what I'm going to be. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some boots to lick.
Good morning, Kevin.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Looking forward to your big ride with Pamela?
No, she's sick. She's probably got hoof and mouth or something.
Nothing you did, I hope.
Anyway, I don't care.
Kevin, what's the matter?
I don't know. I've just been thinking about what Dad did, sending Wesley to that place. It's just not fair.
Kevin, I think we all miss your brother.
I'm not talking about that. How come they don't have enough money to send me away to college and he gets to go to military school?
Because they like him better?
Come on, Heath. We don't want to be late to visit your brother.
Take it easy, Marcia. We got plenty of time.
I just made him these cookies. I don't want them to get hard.
Too late.
Okay, I'm ready.
What the hell are you wearing?
It's my new dress. Don't you like it?
Yeah, it's great. Now go put on the rest of it.
George.
I mean, she's going someplace full of guys who haven't seen a girl in 6 months. She could start a riot.
Gee, Dad, why don't you just send me to a convent?
I think she looks fine.
Are you going to let her go out the door looking like that?
Well, we wouldn't be going anywhere if Wes weren't in that awful place.
Look, Marcia, don't start with me. We've been through all this.
Are we taking separate cars?
I'm sorry.
Why are we yelling at each other?
I suppose because you don't have Wesley.
So, what do you think, Kev? Isn't this place something?
Yeah, maybe if I rob a liquor store, you'll send me to Hawaii.
Sure.
Hi, honey.
Hello, Mother. It's very nice to see you. Hello, Kevin. Heather, you're looking lovely as always. Huh? Mr. Belvedere, you look rested.
Well, you aren't around.
How very droll. Hello, Father.
Hey, Westman. So, how you doing?
Quite well, sir.
So, when do we get the grand tour?
Oh, certainly. Bunker Hill Military Academy was founded in 1887 by General Ezra T. Belcher on the principle of better leadership through discipline.
Belcher, huh? Guess that kind of tells you what the food's like around here.
Actually, the food here is well prepared and quite adequate. Now, if you'll follow me, please. Anyway, this is my room and this is my bunk, which I share with Cadet Hoskins. He's a bedwetter, which is why I have the top. This concludes our tour of the facility, so if there's nothing else, we can return to the reception area and do our farewells.
But, honey, we hardly had a chance to talk.
I'm sorry, maybe we'll have more time next month.
Well, I suppose that's it. Shall we go? Not you.
So, how you getting along?
Fine, sir.
Make any new friends?
A few, sir.
Look, if there's ever anything you need, all you got to do is let me know.
Thank you, sir.
Will you cut it out with that sir stuff already? I'm your father.
I thought this is what you wanted.
I don't want some wooden soldier. I just want my kid back. The way you used to be before you turned into some kind of delinquent.
Yeah, well, maybe I want my old dad back. The way he used to be before he got tired of me.
Huh?
I mean, before, when I used to be bad, Mom would yell and say it wasn't funny. But you'd always laugh anyway. Now everything I do just makes you mad.
Look, Wes, you're getting older. You got to realize there's a difference between Dennis the Menace and Babyface Nelson.
It's not it. You just don't love me anymore.
Don't say that!
Then how come I'm here? I mean, they make you march all day and everybody screams in your face. And if you drop your rifle, forget it. They make you do like 1,000,000 push-ups.
I know. I saw you.
Huh? When?
Every morning. I'd sort of drive by and watch you through the fence for a while.
How come?
Because you're my kid. And I love you.
I want to go home.
That's okay, champ. It's all right.
I'll be good, I swear. I promise I won't do anything wrong ever again for the rest of my life.
Why don't we just try to make it through the rest of the day? Okay, pal?
Yes, sir.
What are you doing out here, Kevin? I thought you were out riding with Pamela.
I'm through with horses, and I'm through with her.
What happened? Wind up on the turnpike again?
No, I rode pretty well. It's just she liked my horse more than she liked me. I think they went to the movies together or something. Oh. What is it with me, Mr. Belvedere? Why do I always have to pretend that I can do something I can or that I like something I don't? I mean, why do I always put myself through this just to impress some girl?
Because you're young and stupid?
Yeah. Well, not anymore. From now on, if I go out with somebody, we're going to go where I want to go and do what I want to do, or they can go alone.
That's the spirit, Kevin. Oh, by the way, a Becky called.
Becky?
Mm-hmm.
She belongs to the skydiving club.
It was nice knowing you, Kevin. It's been 2 weeks since Wesley has returned from his tour of duty, and the transformation has been quite remarkable. He's been courteous, respectful, and in every way an exemplary young man. Consequently, the Owens household has become a scene of blissful serenity.
Wesley, little monster, I'm gonna kill you!
Thank goodness. I was going crazy.
So listen, our prom's in 2 weeks, and I've been thinking about it. And Karen, you're the only girl I want to take. Oh, this is Linda? Oh, sorry. Karen was the one I called before you. I just forgot to cross her name out. Hello?
Shall I cancel the tuxedo?
Can't believe this. Half these girls would have gone with me. I just waited too long to ask.
What about this Gretchen?
Our last date didn't go too well. But she said she'd give me an answer today.
I think it's a no.
Mr. Belvedere,
Yeah?
I've been rooked.
Problem with your gardening?
I did a real good job, but the Andersons won't pay me.
Oh?
Well, it's not my fault their lawn caught fire.
I don't think the scorched earth policy was what they had in mind.
I'm never gonna make enough money to get a new bike.
Not with that attitude.
The thing is, I'm real good at getting jobs. I'm just no good at doing them.
Perhaps you should become a defense contractor.
Come on, Mr. Belvedere, what am I gonna do?
And the point is, Wesley, if you're smart enough to get the job in the first place, you should be smart enough to get it done.
Hi, Leslie. Hey, Miles. So, you wanna go do something? No, but I think you do. What do you guys think you're doing?
Huh?
The marriage counselor said you guys are supposed to relate, do more stuff together.
We are.
Yeah, we're ignoring each other.
Oh, real funny, Dad. You keep saying junk like that, and you and Mom are gonna separate like you did before.
No, look, honey,
Come on, Mom.
fine.
It's a beautiful day. You're gonna go out and enjoy it together.
All right. Come on, Snookums. We'll be back in a couple hours.
Where are you going?
We have no idea.
Bye.
Oh, hi, Wendy.
I brought over the notes for our chemistry final.
Oh, great, thanks. I don't even know why I'm bothering with this junk. I was already accepted to Pitt.
Speaking of college, Stanford called. They want me too.
Oh, that's great.
But Wendy, California is so far away. Oh, please don't go.
Huh?
That's what you were supposed to say.
Hey, come on, I'm gonna miss you.
Look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say things like that. It just makes things awkward.
It's okay.
So, got a date for the prom? Just kidding. No, I'm not. Do you?
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, look at all the money I got.
What was it? A Brinks job? Or did you knock off a convenience store?
Nah, I mowed 4 lawns, cleaned out 2 garages, and pulled a tree stump out of the ground.
Well, you certainly look none the worse for wear.
Here, Miles.
Feeling better?
See all the money we made?
And you look as though you earned every penny of it.
Speaking of which, Miles, here's your share.
$3? But I did all the work.
Yeah, but I'm the one who got us the jobs. That's the hard part.
Wesley.
Hey, I'm just kidding. We split everything 50-50. Right, partner? Yeah. Partners. I'm home. Hey, I saw that. Mom was reading and you were watching TV.
It's Love Boat.
Okay.
So, you want to go someplace or just sit in the garage like we did last time?
Yes, ma'am. We can handle that. I'll send someone over as soon as I can. Thank you, ma'am.
Another garage to clean out, Wesley?
No, a cesspool. I'll just tell Miles it's like a hot tub.
Where do you get all these jobs?
Oh, I had these business cards made up, and I put them in everybody's mailbox, see?
W&M Limited. We'll do anything for money.
W&M. That's Wesley and Miles, get it?
Very clever.
The trouble is, I'm getting more work than Miles can handle. Unless he starts working nights.
You come up against the classic business problem, a labor shortage.
Oh, yeah?
The point is, you've got more jobs than you need. So find friends who need jobs.
Hey, I'm glad I thought of that.
Yeah.
Tony, I got some yard work. Betty, babysitting. Ray, got a pool for you to clean. Hey, Walter, you know anything about stained glass repair? So fake it.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye. 2 more jobs came in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, some lady wants her dogs walked in. Mr. Ryan wants his lawn fertilized.
I think we can consolidate these. Thanks.
Boy, we sure did good today.
We'll do even better tomorrow.
Huh? Tomorrow's Sunday.
So?
So I thought we'd go mess around or something.
Miles, IBM didn't get where it got by messing around.
We gotta take a day off once in a while. There's more to life than making money.
Miles, I think we better talk.
Sure, Natasha, I know you were expelled, but that doesn't mean you can't go to the prom. No, I understand. Yeah, I wouldn't want you to violate your parole either.
Getting a little desperate, are we?
Forget it. There's nobody.
Hi, it's just me. I forgot my chemistry book. Don't worry, I know where it is.
Wendy looks rather radiant today.
Yeah, well, I think she's got high blood pressure. Hey, I know what you're thinking. I don't have a date. She doesn't have a date. She's going away to Stanford. I may never see her again, so why not, right? Get it?
Got it.
Good.
Oh, hey, Wendy. Listen, I've been thinking about what you said about going away to college.
Yeah?
So if you don't already have a date, I'd like you to go to the prom with me.
I'd love to.
Great.
Oh, and incidentally, I'm not going away to Stanford. I decided to go to Pitt, just like you.
Oops.
We're back.
Hey there.
Hi.
Are you a friend of Wesley's?
No, I'm one of his employees. But I've got dibs on the next job. So there.
Are you looking for work?
What's going on? I thought Westman and Miles were just cutting grass.
It seems that W&M Limited have become a major conglomerate.
I hope they're not getting carried away.
Hey, I think it's a good idea. Teach the kid a little responsibility and show him how the real world operates.
It's nothing personal, Miles. It's just business. You understand, don't you?
Yeah, sure. I guess so. See ya. What's with you and Miles, honey?
Nothing much. I just sort of squeezed him out. Yes, ma'am. I got it. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, Dwayne, here you go. Thanks. And do a good job this time. I don't want to hear any complaints.
So, what's the story, champ? I thought you and Miles were partners.
We were, but Miles just wasn't cut out for the business world. He thinks too small.
But I thought you two were such good friends.
Hey, I bought him out fair and square. Besides, in business, you can't let personal feelings interfere with the best interests of the company.
Oh?
Now that Miles is out, that's me.
Wesley, co-hold, please. Wesley, co-hold, please. Wesley, co-hold, please.
Wesley, I thought I told you to take out the garbage.
I'm trying to find somebody. Wesley, I'm gonna kill you, you capitalist pig.
What happened?
I've been babysitting for The Simpsons for 3 years, and all of a sudden, they say they don't need me anymore. They found a cheaper sitter from Wesley Co.
Sorry, Heather, I gave you a chance to come aboard.
Hey, I'm not giving you half my money.
Well, that's too bad, because nothing gets done in this neighborhood unless it goes through me.
Yes, and that includes taking out the garbage. So move it.
All right, all right. Boy, I bet J. Paul Getty never had to do stuff like this.
It's okay, it's just me.
Oh, good. Yes, I'll tell him you've called. Oh, wait, he just walked in. Kevin, it's Linda.
Really? Hi, it's me. What do you mean, what am I doing for the prom? I thought you already had a date. He's got hepatitis, really? That's terrific. Actually, I just remembered. I sort of told somebody else I'd go with them. But let me get back to you. Come on, Mr. Belvedere. I think Wendy would understand. I mean, we're just going as friends anyway. And I don't even think she cares that much about going to the prom.
Hi, hope I'm not too early.
Wendy, it's 4 o'clock.
I'm sorry. I'll go wait in the car. Is that mine? Thanks.
Yeah.
Mr. Belvedere to see you.
Send him in.
Thank you for seeing me without an appointment.
Gold's up. You caught me in a good mood.
I'm so glad.
So, what can I do for you?
Well, Wesley, pardon me for asking, but haven't you made enough money to buy that bicycle yet?
I don't want a bike anymore. I'm thinking about a Mercedes.
Well, of course, it's very nice to have a lot of money, but aren't you losing sight of some of the more important things of life?
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Oh, such as friendship, loyalty, simple common decency.
Look, I'm sorry about Miles and Heather, but there's nothing I can do.
And what about your employees? I think they might appreciate shorter hours and more pay.
Have they been griping again?
Wesley.
If it weren't for me, they wouldn't even have a job. They'd be back hanging around the playground like a bunch of bums.
No, Wesley, like a bunch of kids.
Yeah, well, I'm through with all that kid stuff. Right now, it's just cutting grass and walking dogs. But pretty soon, it's going to be vending machines and fast food and miniature golf and a casino.
And then what? Extortion and racketeering?
I think this conversation is over. Security.
You're a pretty good dancer.
What I lack in metabolism, I more than make up in rhythm.
Listen, I'm not too good at this slow stuff. You want to get some punch?
Oh, you go ahead. I've got to go powder my nose.
Hi, Kevin.
Oh, Linda, hi. I thought your date was sick.
Yeah, I came with my brother.
Oh.
So I hear you brought Wendy.
Yeah.
Oh, you're always being sweet like that, aren't you?
Do you want some punch?
I'd rather dance.
Oh, sure.
Thank you for the dance.
Sure. So, Wendy, you ready for that punch now?
Sure.
Great.
So, you and Thumbelina have a nice dance?
Hey, she asked me, okay?
Funny, I thought you weren't any good at slow dancing. What happened? You go to Arthur Murray while I was in the bathroom?
Hey, I don't know what the big deal is. It was just a dance.
No. With me, it's just a dance. With her, it's the last tango in Paris.
Oh, come on, give me a break, all right?
Why didn't you just admit it? You wish you'd come with her.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I could have.
Huh?
She asked me to take her, but I told her I was already going with you.
You mean had to go with me. Well, I'm sorry for ruining your wonderful evening. Take me home. Aren't you driving a little fast?
You said you wanted to get home? I'm getting you home.
Look, if you just slow down a little, I'll be happy to jump out. Then you can go back to your precious Linda.
Hey, I'm not going back to the prom, all right?
Fine, I'll just sit here and be quiet.
Fine. There's some Kleenex in the glove compartment.
I don't need a Kleenex. I need a donut. I eat when I get upset.
Just hang on. I think there's an all-night bakery coming up.
What happened? Why are we stopping?
Oh, this is great. We're out of gas.
That old trick. I know. So now what?
I don't know.
Well, I suppose I could get out and push.
Look, I'll just go back to that gas station. It's closed, but there must be a payphone.
Sure.
Now what's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that you wouldn't be in such a big hurry to leave if it was Linda sitting here.
Oh, Wendy, please.
No, I must have pictured this night in my head 100 times, and it always ended up just like this. Except I wasn't crying and you ran out of gas on purpose.
Come on.
I'm sorry. I always get carried away thinking you might actually like me a little.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do. I like you a lot.
Yeah, because I'm someone who takes good chemistry notes.
That's not true. I like being with you. You're smart and funny. If I didn't mention it before, you look real pretty tonight.
You're right, I do. I don't know, Kevin. This might be all wrong. But what the hell?
Hey, somebody want to answer that? Wesley Cole? Huh? What do you mean nobody showed up? Somebody should have been there an hour ago. I'll send somebody over as soon as I can. Wesley Cole? I'm sorry, maybe your line got lost in our computer. I'll get back to you.
Problem, boss?
What's going on? Nobody's showing up for work.
I believe it's called a walkout.
Huh?
It is a common technique used by labor when they feel exploited by management. Especially when management is a snotty little 10-year-old.
You mean everybody's on strike against me?
Hmm?
But they're just a bunch of stupid kids. Where'd they get an idea like that?
Nothing personal, Wesley. Just business.
Wesley Mexico, hold, please.
Wesley, if you like, I could make some hot chocolate.
I'm ruined.
Yes, I was noticing that.
First, everybody went on strike. Now they're all working for themselves, and I'm back to being a nobody.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I guess I had it coming.
Of course you did. I'll go make that hot chocolate.
Hey, Wesley.
What are you doing here? You come to gloat?
No, I came to show you my new bike. I bought it with the money you gave me after you squeezed me out.
You know, that's great, Miles, but I still got a lot of jobs to finish, and I'm the only one left to do them.
Oh. You want some help?
Why would you want to help me? The way I treated you? I've been a lousy, no-good, low-down, stinking rat.
That's true. But you're still my best friend.
I am? Thanks.
So you want to see my new bike now?
You bet. You're gonna let me borrow it, aren't you?
Hi.
Oh, hi, Wendy.
Mr. Belvedere told me you were out here.
Yeah, just doing some yard work.
Anyway, I found these books you loaned me, and I wanted to return them before I forgot.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, and here's your bow tie, in case you were looking for it. I found it this morning in my shoe.
Yeah, I wondered where that went. Wendy. Listen, about what happened last night.
I'm going to Stanford.
Huh?
I changed my mind. I'm not going to Pitt.
Oh.
Forget it, Kevin. It's over. I mean, we had a few laughs, we had a few tears, but it's time for both of us to move on.
Okay, if that's what you want.
Sorry, but you know me, old love 'em and leave 'em Wendy. I'm just little Miss Heartbreaker. We're never going to be anything but just friends, are we, Kevin?
No. But you can't say we didn't try.
Why? I gotta get going. If I'm moving to California, I gotta start working on my tan.
You know, I really am gonna miss you.
That's okay. Whatever happens, we'll always have Route 19. Oh, real funny, guys. You want to keep joking around, go ahead, but don't blame me when you wind up in divorce court.
Did you hear something?
Things are back to normal in the Owens household. George and Marcia are lovers, Kevin and Wendy are friends, and Wesley's back to being whatever the hell he is. I'm still not sure. Speaking of free enterprise, I've often thought of going into business myself. My only problem is I'm not quite sure what to sell. My advice or my chocolate chip cookies. I've been told both are worth their weight in gold. At least my advice isn't fattening.
Hey, Wes.
If you're looking for change, I already got it.
What you doing, honey? Nothing, just looking for my snake. Hey, Mr. Belvedere, if you were a snake, where would you hide?
That's funny. I've often asked myself the same question looking for you.
Come on, it's Captain Nemo. He got out of his glass bowl.
I'm sorry, I haven't seen him.
What's that?
It's kielbasa. A Polish sausage.
Oh, for a minute I thought it might be Captain Nemo.
Wesley, I'm not in the habit of eating people's pets.
What about that rabbit I got for Easter?
You were tired of him anyway.
Hey, kitten. Back kind of early.
Uh-huh. How was your date with Danny?
Oh, it's great. Hey, Heather, did you do something to my snake? No. I know you hate him because he likes to sleep in your underwear drawer.
Hey, Wes.
The only snake I know is Danny Kelsey, and I never want to see him again.
Gee, I guess her evening didn't go so well.
She'll be all right. I mean, the guy's just some scuzzy-faced pimple ball anyway.
So I told him, get your hands off me, you scuzzy-faced pimple ball. And then, like usual, I took the bus home. Anyway, diary, that's all for tonight. Like Scarlett O'Hara said in the Cliff Notes, tomorrow is another day.
Ma'am, would you...
Captain Nemo! Captain Nemo!
There are few things as touching as a boy and his snake.
Boy, he's never stayed out all night before. It's just not like him.
I'm sure he'd call if he had hands or money. Sorry. Well, maybe he'll get hungry and come slithering home.
Hey, Wes, how about you and me, we go down to the lake and we find you a nice turtle. They won't run away.
Turtles aren't any fun. I want something that's gonna crawl into bed with me and wrap itself around my leg.
Who wouldn't?
You alone?
Why?
I got Heather's birthday present. I don't want her to see it. Spoil the surprise. What do you think?
It's perfect if you're sailing on the good ship Lollipop. She's nearly 16. She's not a little girl anymore.
Well, she is to me. It seems like only yesterday I was running alongside trying to teach her how to ride a two-wheeler.
You let go then.
Yeah, well, only because I ran into a tree.
Ah, that explains it.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Ed. How was the mall?
Oh, we didn't go. Angela's mom took us downtown.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really weird. All the stores are right on the street, and when you go outside, there's no roof or anything. So, did I get any phone calls?
Oh, yes. Danny called.
Oh, yeah? Did he call to say he was sorry?
No, he called to say he won't be coming to your party.
I don't believe this. Danny and I went together for almost 2 whole months.
There'll be plenty of other boys.
Yeah, and the same thing's gonna happen with the next guy. We'll be sitting in the drive-in, and he'll say, gee, babe, if you like me so much, why don't you prove it? And you know what I always do.
The right thing?
Yeah, and it's all your fault for bringing me up so good. Thanks for nothing. It's been 2 days since I broke up with Danny, and I thought I'd never get over him. But that was before I met M. M is everything that other boys aren't. Sensitive, mature. His eyes sparkle like the stars at twilight, and are bluer than Mr. Belvedere's face when he got that marshmallow stuck in his throat. What's writing, Heather? None of your business. I bet you're writing about what you did to my snake. Wesley, give that back to me.
Problem?
Yeah, Barf Brain took my diary.
Give it back, Barf Brain.
No, when you
can't make me.
Hufnagel's window. Good boy. Now go and take out the garbage. Hello, Kevin.
Hi, what's all this stuff?
Oh, just a few decorations for your sister's party.
Oh, cute.
Has Captain Nemo returned to the ship?
Oh, you mean Wesley Snake? I don't think so.
Well, until he does, he might enjoy this. It isn't real, Kevin.
Oh, right. I knew that.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Kevin, do you know anything about Captain Nemo's disappearance?
Yeah, I did it. I hate snakes.
Oh.
I mean, Wes was always carrying that stupid snake around, shoving it in my face. I just couldn't take it anymore. So I took his bowl out and I dumped him in the woods. Last time I saw him, he was crawling toward the turnpike.
Wouldn't it have been simpler just to tell Wesley that you're afraid of snakes?
Hey, I can't do that. He's my kid brother. He looks up to me.
Hi, guys.
Hello, Wesley.
What's that?
Oh, just a little substitute for Captain Nemo. Quite realistic, don't you think?
Yeah, sure. This wouldn't fool anyone. Mr. Bellyacre told me you're up here. So, I heard about you and Danny. Did you guys really break up? Yeah, but it's okay. I mean, I realized he really is just a jerk. You're right. So is it okay if I go out with them? Sure, Aunt. Who's W? Huh? Oh, I mean M. Oh, just somebody I met. Oh, yeah? Who? Oh, just a guy. I don't think you know him. So is it serious? Well, I don't know. I'm thinking of letting it get serious. Real serious. Wow. Then maybe you're the one who should be taking these. Angela, those are birth control pills. What are you doing with those? Nothing bad. I read that if you take them sometimes, they make your chest grow. Angela, that's stupid. You shouldn't be taking them. Can I just take one and see if anything happens? Or maybe two? Angela, just give them to me, okay? Why? You sure don't need them. Hi, Dad.
Hi. So you seen Wes, man?
Yeah, I think he's still crawling around looking for his dumb snake.
Oh, so listen, your pop's sort of having a tough time coming up with a present for you. I was thinking of one of those cute little stuffed penguins you liked.
Dad, I gave those away when I was 11.
Oh, right, kitten. I guess I forgot.
You know, there is something you could do for me.
Well, what's that, kitten?
I was thinking maybe you could stop calling me kitten.
Oh, you mean at your party with all your grown-up friends around?
Yeah, and after that, too. I mean, I'm gonna be 16. I'm not a kitten anymore.
Sure. I understand.
Thanks.
She is so predictable.
Hey, Wes, what are you doing in here?
Nothing.
Wes, that's your sister's diary.
Yeah, well, she did something to my snake, and I'm gonna find out what.
Look, Wes, this is your sister's personal property, so you just keep your nose out of it.
Yes, sir. Besides, there's nothing in there about Captain Nemo anyway. Just some junk about this guy who's gonna drive her to some place called Ecstasy and make her a real woman.
Hey, Belvedere, what you doing?
Oh, just getting the menu ready for the party.
Ding-dongs, Oreos, scooter pies?
Those are for me. The children are having lobster Newburg.
Oh. So, how many people are coming?
Well, according to the guest list, approximately 25. 24 if Sean Penn can't make it.
Let me see this. Is this all of them?
Mm-hmm.
You sure there's no Mike or Mark or Melvin coming?
Why?
Look, did Heather ever mention some guy with the initial M who makes her heart melt and her flesh tingle at the thought of his touch?
No. But I used to feel that way about Mitch Miller. Now, what's this all about, George?
She's seeing some guy, and I think she's thinking about doing something with him.
How do you know? Did you read her mind?
No, I read her diary. Yeah, I didn't want to, but it's a good thing I did. I mean, she's writing stuff like she's going to give herself to this jerk, body and soul.
Look, I don't know who Annie is, but I'm sure whatever Heather wrote about him is nothing more than harmless romantic fantasy.
Hey, this game is tough. I can't get any of the balls back into the right days.
Wesley. Why don't you go and put that back in your mother's medicine chest?
I didn't find him there. I found him in Heather's room.
She back yet?
No, George.
Probably with that M guy right now.
George, she just went to get her hair done.
That's it. Mr. Maurice. The guy who does her hair.
George.
Hi, guys. Hi, honey.
Hi.
Hey, the place looks real nice. I'm gonna go up and get changed.
Heather? So, see, we haven't had a chance to talk. I mean, since the last time.
Oh, well, if it's about Danny, you don't have to worry. I'm over him.
Oh, that's good.
Is something the matter?
Look, honey, you know, we've always told you that there's nothing you can't talk to us about.
Right.
So if there's anything you feel you need to get out into the open...
We're here.
Yeah. Well, last week I smoked a cigarette.
Oh. Is that all?
I smoked it after sex. I'm kidding. Boys, lighten up.
Lois.
Hey, Kev.
Listen, Heather's party's starting pretty soon, so Mr. Belvedere wants you to go sit in the woods.
Sure.
But if you want, we could go to the mall or something. I'll take you to see that horror movie. You know, the one Mom wouldn't let you see?
That's okay. I went with Dad. Besides, I'm not going anywhere, just in case Captain Nemo comes back.
Yeah, listen, Wes, about your snake. There's something...
I didn't even think I'd miss him that much. It's not like he's a dog or anything, except he sort of was. I mean, I'd put out my hand and he'd slither up my arm and across my neck and kind of tickle my nose with his tongue. Sometimes I could almost smell the dead bugs on his breath. Guess you miss him too.
Hi. We're here at Brother's party. I'm her father. Who are you? I'm Joe. That's what a J, right? Hi. Okay, you can come in.
Amory with an E.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, sir.
Where's Heather?
Oh, she wants to wait until everyone gets here so she can make an entrance.
Yeah, well, I haven't found him yet. He's going to show up sooner or later.
George, we will get to the bottom of this, but let's do it the right way and not ruin her party, all right?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'll go back and see if I can hurry her up.
Hi, is this Heather's house?
Anybody ever tell you your eyes sparkle like the stars at twilight?
Hi, Mr. Budweiser. Is this where we hide?
It's not a surprise party, Angela.
Oh, Heather didn't tell me that when she invited me.
Oh, yes, of course. She tells you a lot of things, doesn't she?
Uh-huh.
Things like which boy she likes, what she wants for her birthday, or where she got these.
You know, I really enjoy your sports report on Metro News.
Yeah, thanks, Emery.
I sure wish Heather would come down. She promised me the first dance.
Yeah, hold your hormones.
Hey, Em, toss me the chips, will you?
M?
Yeah, Emery. That's what they call me. Something the matter, Mr. Owens?
I'm looking at your eyes. They're blue, aren't they?
Yeah, but also nearsighted.
George, I believe Angela may have cleared things up.
Yeah, well, so have I. Hey, hold it, Em. You're the guy, aren't you?
Pardon me?
You're the one who makes my little girl tingle. Well, you're going to be tingling pretty good yourself in a second.
Oh, George. Daddy, what are you doing?
Hey, I'm sorry it had to come out like this, but I know all about you and M here.
Em? You read my diary. How could you?
Hey, look, why don't we all go
Well,
into
look,
the
you don't
kitchen
have
and
to
we
worry. He's not M.
Also, who is?
Nobody. I made him up.
Huh? Well, what about those pills? You didn't make them up.
George, those belong to Angela. It's a rather long and moronic story.
Oh. Well, I guess your old pop kind of blew it.
No, I think it's great. I mean, I'm 16 now. If that's the kind of stuff you think I'm doing, then I sure don't want to disappoint you.
Heather.
Well, come on, Em. Let's get it on.
Gee, and I was only expecting the first dance.
I'm back.
Hello, Heather.
Everybody left, huh?
Yes, shortly after, Angela's male stripper arrived. Unfortunately, his performance paled in comparison to your father's.
Yeah, well, I'm going to bed.
Oh, I've kept you some birthday cake. It's in the kitchen.
Oh, no thanks.
You know, a certain person put a great deal of effort into that cake.
You got it at the bakery.
I didn't say it was me.
I had a feeling you'd be in here.
I didn't know where else to hide.
So why didn't you guys just come running after me?
Because we knew you were just upset. And anyway, we trust you.
Yeah, sure. Now.
Look, I know I did some stupid stuff I shouldn't have done. Snooping in your diary, embarrassing you out there. I'm sorry.
Well, if you thought I was doing something, why didn't you just ask me?
I don't know. I was afraid maybe you'd tell me and it might be something I didn't want to hear.
Huh?
The thing is, you're growing up and I'm getting a little scared.
Dad, don't you think I am too? I mean, why do you think I broke up with Danny and made up all that stuff in my diary about M? Nothing's gonna happen to me with him. He's not real. I don't want to get pregnant or get some awful disease or any of that other stuff that can happen to you.
I guess it must be pretty tough being a kid these days.
Yeah, I just wish I could be 25 and married and through with all this junk.
Or maybe you could go back to being 12 when your old pop was the only man in your life. Nah, I'm being stupid.
No. Well, good night, Dad.
Okay. Happy birthday. Kitten.
Belvedere.
What's that?
I mean, it's a surprise for Wes. I felt kind of bad, you know, about him losing his snake, so got him another one.
That was very nice, dear.
It's nothing, Mom.
Hey, look who's back!
It appears that Captain Nemo has returned.
Hey, now you got two snakes, Westman.
Huh?
It's just a little surprise from Big Brother.
Oh, wow! Thanks, Cab.
Sure.
Look, Captain Nemo, it's a girl. Just think, pretty soon we'll have little baby snakes all over the house.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back. Heather has finally opened her birthday presents, although it appears the best gift she received was a closer relationship with her father. Meanwhile, as we await the arrival of the Nemo quintuplets, Kevin has taken up residence in the attic. I wonder if I should tell him about the bat.
Later on Nightline, the Soviets had never seen anything like it in modern times. Criticism of their leaders.
Coming! Hey, Carl.
What took you so long?
Hey, I'm getting ready for our ski trip. Trying to perfect my form.
So you don't fall off the ski lift like last year.
Hey, I was stung by a bee. A winter bee.
Whatever. This is a lot safer.
Ferrari Carathon? What?
It's a contest at custom coaches. It's kind of like a marathon. See, everybody puts their hand on a brand new Ferrari. And then you wait. And the last one left wins the car.
Carl, this is even stupider than the time you tried to fill up that Volkswagen with eggs.
If I'd remembered to set the emergency brake, I'd be in Guinness today.
Forget it. You're not going to talk me into this.
Kevin, picture homecoming weekend. Picture an ocean of blondes clamoring for a ride.
Picture me on fresh powder.
Fine. Hey, break a leg.
Bye, Mom.
Heather, go upstairs and take off some of that makeup.
But it's the same as I wear every day.
Yeah, and I don't think that's enough.
You can come into school.
You watch your attitude, young man.
More coffee, Mrs. Owens?
Oh, no, it's bitter.
She always used to have a second cup. Something wrong, Mrs. Owens?
I don't want to go to work.
Problems at the legal hut?
Yesterday, I spent 3 hours preparing a will for a woman who's leaving everything to her parakeet.
But so few parakeets have adequate pensions to see them through their golden years.
That's not what I went to law school for.
Oh, come now, we must all endure a little drudgery in our jobs. The key is to stay cheerful.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Belvedere, I volunteered you to bake 800 cupcakes for the junior high carnival in car wash.
Fine.
Come on, Wes, I'll drop you at school.
See you, Mr. Belvedere.
Goodbye, Wesley.
I forgot my lunch.
I didn't.
Saturday, boy. Who cares? When you drop-kicked your jacket as you came through the door, no one glared. According to our new rival, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live a good life yet.
Well? Huh?
All right. It's a hot car. But, I mean, look at all these people. What chance do I have?
Twice as much as anyone else.
What?
If we act as a team, then if either one of us wins, we can share the car.
Come on. It's a waste of time.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Are you in the contest?
Oh, well,
I'd do anything for a man in a Ferrari.
I want this car.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Custom Coaches Ferrari Carathon. Can't you just feel the excitement in the air? One of you is going to drive away in the creme de la creme on the road today. Huh? Oh, and here's a kiss for good luck.
I'm not a contestant.
Who cares? It's fun to be the judge. All right, let's go over the rules. One hand on the car at all times. No exceptions. No crazy glue. And I just hope your kidneys hold up. All right. Are you ready? Yeah. Any questions? Boy, are you dumb.
That's one down.
Mrs. Safaric, why do you want to sue the President of the United States?
I ran out of cheese.
Pardon?
You know, those 5-pound blocks the feds are giving away.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Well, what am I going to do with all the crackers I bought?
Mrs. Safaric, your suit has no basis. I can't take your money.
You can't take my money? What kind of a lawyer are you?
Legal hut, over 1 million served. Oh, yeah, Mrs. McAllister, I have your revised will right in front of me. Now, the fourth revision states that you want to leave all of your party dresses to your daughter, Cindy. Oh, I see. Now you want to leave them to your son, Amos. Yeah, the parents are always the last to know. Oh, you want to come in tomorrow with more changes? Oh, no problem. Number 68. Yes?
Marcia, this is Mr. Hodnett.
Hello, Mr. Hodnett.
Could you please come to my office?
Right away. Have a seat. Hello, Mr. Hodnett.
Marcia, I want you to know I've had my eye on you. Actually, both eyes. And I have some exciting news. They're transferring... Marcia?
Mr. Hodnett, you were saying?
They're transferring me to the head office. I'm moving up to the big time.
Congratulations, Mr. Hodnett. They need people like you at 3 Mile Island.
Of course, I will need a replacement to run this office. Guess who I have in mind? Hint, hint, hint.
Me?
Why, you are sharp.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, don't say anything. Look around you, lucky lady. All this is yours.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, Westman. What do you got there?
It's for school. We're making a time capsule. So far, I've got a baseball, a Newsweek, and a pair of Mr. Belvedere's bikini underwear.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, honey.
Mom.
Hello, Mrs. Owens. How was your day?
Oh, fine.
fine. I did some casework, got a promotion, drafted a couple of wills. What's for dinner?
What was that, a promotion?
Oh, it's nothing. They want me to run the office.
Hey, Mom, that's great. I'm so proud of you. So does that mean you get to fire people and embezzle money?
Nice to have a role model, isn't it, Wesley?
It's no big deal.
So I guess you'll be getting a raise, huh, Mom?
I suppose.
Gee, I'd love to go to Fort Lauderdale for spring break.
Not till I get my new 10-speed.
Hey, let's not get greedy. Besides, your old man needs a new set of golf clubs.
I say this calls for some champagne.
All right.
Not for you. You're the designated driver.
Hoop-dee-doo.
We missed you at your promotion party.
Oh, no thanks. I don't feel like champagne.
It's flat ginger ale. It seemed more fitting.
Mr. Belvedere, what would you say if I told you that I don't want this promotion?
I'd understand.
You would?
Of course. It's a new challenge, and you may not be feeling up to it.
That's for sure.
I remember when I was summoned to Buckingham Palace to serve the Queen. Up to then, I'd only served 2 Viscounts and an Earl. Not a very crisp parallel, is it? My point is, change is good for the soul.
Yes, I guess it is.
Of course. And if you put your mind to it, you can do anything you want.
And I just may.
52,000 bottles of beer on the wall. 52,000 bottles of beer. Carl. If one of those bottles should happen to fall, 51,999.
Carl!
What?
Will you shut up? We're not coming home from summer camp.
Boy, someone sure got up on the wrong side of the fender this morning.
Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. He's fading fast. He's down to the headlights. He's bounced off the bumper.
Better luck next time, pal. Hey, just 3 more to go. Hang in there, Kev.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Belvedere.
Why was that?
Hi, kids. How's school?
Well, I got a D on my trig test. And I got detention for hiding in the towel basket in the girls' locker room.
Oh, I've got the best kids in the whole world.
Mrs. Owens, if you're trying to break the children's necks, could you let Heather go? Warren. Good morning.
Honey, you just get better looking every day. Well, bye, everybody.
What's with Mom?
It's very simple. She's talked to me, and now she likes work again.
Hey, when are you going to take my order?
Keep your shirt on, Mac. We're breaking in a new girl.
Hi, cutie. Babs is my name and Waiting's my game. What'll it be?
Veterans Day.
Johnny, give me a sea burger, hold the rabbit food, and whack 'em.
Honey, you just ordered a scrambled cheeseburger.
No. I mean a cheeseburger with fries, hold the lettuce.
Oh, okay. Johnny, nix that. She wants a sea burger, hold the rabbit food, don't forget the shoes. You'll get the hang of it.
Thanks.
For the lovebirds. On the house.
Hey, Bab, they're playing our song. Move your button. Now don't go away.
Lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop, lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Call me baby lollipop, tell you why.
Oh, Heather, you would have loved the late movie last night. There's this couple and they're in love and they're making out in the park. Then this monster comes out of the pond and squishes their brains out.
Oatmeal, anyone?
Morning.
Hey,
Good morning, Miss Owens.
Hey, Marsh. You up for a dinner and a movie tonight?
Oh, I can't, honey. I have to work a double shift.
A double shift at a law office?
Oh, yeah, we're swamped. It's our deposition day's blowout. Well, gotta run.
Hey, kids, you notice anything funny about your mom lately?
Not really, except she's been acting kind of immature and wearing weird stuff and being sort of a ditz.
Maybe she's pregnant.
Don't look at me. Oh, Mrs. Owens. Forget something?
Oh, thanks, Mr. Belvedere. I don't know where my head is.
Well, it's certainly not in there. I always thought the boss took work home.
Oh, I do. But I did it all, so I did what I had to do, and now I have to go to work to get more to do. See ya.
Looks like a job for Belvedere, man.
Where am I? Where no man has dared to go before. Now get off me. You know, you have an attitude problem.
Oh, yeah? Well, you have a stink problem.
You guys friends? We used to be. We were going to share this car. Not anymore.
Hey, that is fine with me.
Well, if I win, I'm going to sell it.
Huh?
Well, I've been out of work for over a year now, and I got to get my family back on its feet.
Gosh, that's too bad.
Yeah. I mean, my wife was carrying the load for a while. Till the accident.
The accident?
Yeah. And it's so tough with 7 mouths to feed. Amy, and Joey, and Tina, Ricky, Jimmy, Terry, and of course, little Mary Sue.
Yeah, you forgot Happy, Sneezy, and Dopey. Come on. This is a snow job. You just want us to feel sorry for you. You don't have any 7 kids or a wife that's been in some big, tragic accidents.
Joe! Joe, I finally found you. What are you doing here?
Oh, honey, I wanted to surprise you. If I win this car, then we can afford your artificial hip.
Who needs a hip when I have a man like you?
Hey, Belvedere. I just went over to Legal Hut to surprise Marcia. They said she quit last week.
George.
Where the hell has she been going every day?
Well,
Don't give me that. She's stepping out on me.
I assure you, you're jumping to conclusions.
Oh, yeah? She's acting like a kid. She's real happy. And she's covering up something. What else could it be?
Maybe she's become a young Republican.
What am I going to do? I know. I'll confront her. No, first I'll find out who the guy is, and I'll break his face, and then I'll confront her. No. Maybe I'll have an affair of my own. Then I'll break the guy's face, and then I'll confront her. That's it. What am I going to do?
Well, if I was upset as you, I know what I'd do.
What?
Get a cheeseburger.
Hey, Johnny, dress me a pig, wash the dish rag, and stir up the worms.
Now you're talking.
Thank you.
Hey, what is it with you, Belvedere? My marriage is on the rocks, and all you can think about is stuffing your gut.
George, just sit down and relax.
Oh, my God.
You know, this reminds me of a place I used to take Marcia when we were going out. She'd always order the meatloaf, and I'd get liver and onions. How could it happen right under my nose?
The Ringling Brothers Circus could happen under your nose. Oh, waitress, will you take our order?
Hold your horses. Oh. Nice going, Babs.
Babs?
Well, hi, George. Mr. Belvedere. Can I tell you about the specials?
Well, forget the specials. What are you doing here?
I work here.
Well, you're supposed to be a lawyer.
I was. I mean, I am.
But what happened to Legal Hut and your promotion?
Haven't you ever worked really hard for something and once you've achieved it, it's just a big letdown?
I have. It happened when I got to the top of Mount Everest and found a 7-Eleven. I'll be over there.
George, I always dreamed of being a lawyer, defending the underdog, making people's lives better. But working at Legal Hut, that's not law. In fact, it should be against the law.
Well, if you hated it so much, why didn't you tell me?
I just couldn't. Not after all the sacrifices you made putting me through law school.
It wasn't so bad. So what if it set us back 30 grand? And you weren't around when the kids needed you. And we had to go out and hire Belvedere. And then couldn't get rid of him.
You have a right to be mad at me.
I'm not mad. To tell you the truth, I'm kind of relieved.
Why?
Well, with all your sneaking around and stuff, you know. Belvedere thought you were having an affair.
George, that's so sweet.
So, what's the deal? You gonna be a waitress now?
Not forever, but I need a little time to get my bearings, and, well, this does help pay the bills.
Hey, Babs, it's showtime! Plus, this is a lot of fun. Hey, take a look, real good looking. Come on and kiss me right. Baby, you're the greatest. So gimme breakfast tonight. Now when the mashed potatoes finally through, there's lots of gooey, great good things to do. Lots of loving, kissing, hugging. I wanna ride that gravy train with you.
Look, guys, what do you say we call it a draw, and I'll get each of you a hot deal on a new minivan. What do you say?
Go for it, Carl. Minivan's about your speed.
Owens, I'd rather die before you get this car.
Have a heart. This tuxedo is rented.
Hang in there, Joe. Think of Amy and Joey and Tina and Ricky and Jimmy and Terry.
What about little Mary Sue?
I had to tell you after this was over. She's an angel now.
Kev, what if they're on the level?
Who cares?
Look at us. Huh? We've become animals. We don't care about anybody but ourselves.
You're right. I'm so tired. I don't even know who I am anymore.
You're still my best buddy.
Carl, look, I'm really sorry about the way I've been acting.
Me too.
Oh, guys, that's beautiful.
Why don't you boys shake hands?
Put her there, pal.
Thank God! Oh, God!
See how happy we made him?
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Disraeli once wrote, "Everything comes if a man will only wait." He obviously never tried to win a Ferrari. But Kevin is a good sport. And I'm sure he'll feel better about things in a week or two after he wakes up. Speaking of waiting, Marcia seems quite happy doing just that. At least for now. It might seem incongruous for a lawyer to find satisfaction as a waitress. But as I always say, whatever turns you on.
Ted Koppel later on Nightline. TV crime shows that turn their viewers into police informers. A useful public service or a seedy new form of vigilantism?
You've been spending a lot of time up there lately. I wonder what he's doing.
I don't know, but I didn't hear any screams.
I'm home. Hey, Mom. Hi, honey. Hi, I'm sorry I'm late. I had to stop off and get some milk.
Maybe you better take it back. I don't think we can afford it.
Ooh, that time of the month again?
By the time everything's paid for, there's nothing left. And I thought with the both of us working, we'd be doing a lot better.
Well, actually, I am. It's just, I got so used to paying the bills out of your paycheck, I've kind of been depositing mine down at this cute little bank at the mall. Did you see the toaster?
So how much do you have in this cute little bank?
Oh, gee, I don't know. I guess around $12,000.
What?
At any rate, these journals cover a 3-year stay with the Owens family. And I trust as a publisher, you will find my observations as insightful and amusing as I do.
Mr. Belvedere.
How did you get in here? I thought the door was locked.
Was. So, what are you doing with all these books?
Mind your own business.
Getting ready to throw them in the trash?
Go away, I'm busy.
Okay. You want to lock the door?
Throw them in the trash, indeed. These are going to make me famous.
Streaks on the china never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared. According to our new rivals, life is more than mere survival, and we just might live the good life yet.
Westford, you're the one. You got Pittsburgh on the run. Snap that ball and make that pass. Let's get Pittsburgh in beat. One shot. Hey, Dad, what you think?
I think I ought to hide the cheese.
Lord, we're just helping Kevin with his cheers.
Yeah, I'm going out for the pep squad.
You sure you got the legs for it?
Come on, George. It won't hurt him to have a little school spirit.
I know.
Yeah, besides, doing this stuff is the only way I'll ever get to hold a cheerleader up by those little ruffled panties.
Hey, good point.
Wow, Mr. Belvedere, that was great.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
What happened?
Mr. Belvedere let me drive home.
What?
Actually, the wagon broke down about a block from here. I let Wesley steer while I pushed the remainder of the way.
That's straight uphill, big guy. You're lucky the car didn't roll back over you.
It's okay, Dad. I had my foot on the brake the whole time.
I guess I better take that heap in tomorrow. Cough up another $200.
No, that's all right, honey. I'll pay for it.
You will.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a contributing member of the family now. There's no reason I shouldn't share our financial obligations.
Hey, thanks, Marge.
Yeah. So, you really think it's going to cost $200?
Nah, it probably costs more.
I received the manuscript, and you're quite right. It's much more impressive all typed up. Look, I have to go. I'll make all the changes and get them right back to you. Goodbye.
Who's that?
No one?
What's this?
Nothing?
Where's my snack?
Nowhere, so beat it.
What's the matter, Mr. Belvedere? You're usually not so mean to me. Well, you are, but you're usually a lot nicer about it.
I'm sorry, Wesley, but Mr. Belvedere has a great deal on his mind. Look, here's $1. Go and get yourself some gummy bears.
You know I can't eat those things. They glue my teeth together and make it so I can't even talk.
In that case, here's 10.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere.
Hi, Heather. How's Kevin doing with his pep squad tryouts?
that answer your question?
Didn't make the pep squad. I mean, you should have seen the other guys I was up against. Half of them were on the gym team, and the rest were into modern dance. I looked like a total klutz out there.
What happened? Did you collapse the pyramid? Sorry.
Anyway, they offered me a job as the mascot. All I have to do is fall down a lot and run around like a jerk. I guess they figure I can handle that.
Well, I'm sure you'll be a woodchuck that Wexford can be proud of.
Thanks.
Hey, what's for dinner? Something smells great.
It's the family's favorite. Poached Norwegian salmon in a lime and ginger sauce.
No, that's not it.
Oh, then you probably mean the boil in a bag sloppy joes.
I love that stuff.
I'll try not to get your buns soggy.
I'm home.
Hey, hi. How'd you make out with the wagon?
Oh, pretty good. I got almost $300 for a trade-in.
What?
Well, the guy at the garage said that my gaskets were blown and my block was cracked, whatever that means. So I figured, hey, what the heck? I got the money. I might as well buy the family a new car. So I did.
Hey, that's great.
Oh, what'd you get us, Miss Moneybags? Another wagon?
Wait till you guys see this. Somebody left a brand new Porsche in our driveway.
You mean Mom bought a sports car? Oh, my God.
I didn't even know Porsche made station wagons.
Mom, car is awesome.
You think so?
Oh. Yeah, wait till you see it, Dad. It's redder than a baboon's butt.
Sounds great, champ.
Come along, everybody. Dinner's ready.
Hey, Mr. Belvedere, guess what? Mom bought a brand new car.
Oh, that's wonderful. Now we all have something to celebrate. Everyone enjoy their dinner?
It was delicious, Mr. Belvedere.
Well, I'll be back in a minute with dessert. It's a chocolate raspberry trifle. Your favorite.
Now I know he's up to something. Last time he made that for us, he wouldn't share it with anybody.
But he has been acting a little strange lately.
Yeah, I went by his room the other night. He was standing there in a derby and long underwear, thanking everybody for his Nobel Prize in Literature.
Oh, actually, I was being ridiculous. The best I could possibly hope for is a Pulitzer.
What are you talking about, big guy?
Well, I suppose you all know about the journal I've been keeping where I write down about all the quirky little things you people do. No. Oh. Well, anyway, I have. And I thought it might be fun to share it.
With whom?
The rest of the civilized world. What? It's being published next week. I hope you enjoy it.
Blair and Eric Blaine compete.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm still reading about the time Kevin barfed in the church collection plate.
I got nervous. I didn't have any change.
Well, any comments?
You're fired.
Oh, up to chapter 4 already?
You mean the part about George, the lovable if somewhat childish patriarch of the Owens clan, who puts ketchup on his mashed potatoes, Mr. Bubble in his bathwater, and refuses to sleep without his trusty Fred Flintstone nightlight?
Well, it's true.
Yeah, well, that doesn't give you the right to go around blabbing it to everybody. And anyway, it's Bam Bam.
Sorry.
Look, Mr. Belvedere, don't you think we should have talked about this first?
I know, it's just that, well, it all happened so quickly with the publishers and everything. I wasn't quite sure how to tell you all.
Oh, how about, hey, guys, guess what? I'm writing a book about you.
That would have worked. Look, if it's any consolation, my publishers think you're the most colorful family since the Cosbys. Or in Wesley's case, the Mansons. Anyway, they think that my American journal has all the makings of a bestseller. But I couldn't have done it without you wonderful people.
Does that mean we get a piece of the action?
No.
Well, since it's already gone this far, and since I'm sure there's nothing in there we'd want to sue you over, I guess it's okay. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Hey, Mom, what's a priss pot?
Why, honey?
Because that's what Mr. Belvedere calls you.
I'll I'll be upstairs.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, Woody. How'd the game go?
Unbelievable. I got phone numbers from 3 different cheerleaders, and the homecoming queen sat on my lap.
No, Kev, I meant to score.
Oh, I don't know. I think we won. Dad, it's amazing what women will let you get away with just because you're in a funny costume. I guess it's because you look so non-threatening.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know those guys at Disneyland? The ones who dress up like the 7 dwarfs? They must really make out, huh?
Hey, the guy seen Mom. I had a 3 o'clock appointment to sit in her Porsche.
She's not here, kitten.
Oh, come on. I took a shower and everything.
Well, you know, for something that's supposed to be the family car, she sure is hogging it.
I don't know. Maybe all this hot rod business is some new kind of hormonal problem or something. Give your mom a couple of days. I'm sure she'll come to her senses.
I'm home. Guess what, honey? I just got this new car alarm. The decibel level is so piercing, it induces vomiting in 3 seconds.
Gee, I can't wait to hear it.
It's here. It's here. My book has finally hit the shelves.
Oh, yeah? An American Journal, The Suburban Years by Lynn Belvedere. A butler's eye view of the 5 silliest people in North America.
What's so silly about us?
Nothing really. It's just published as hype.
Who's this guy in the back?
That's me, Wesley.
No, it's not. There's not enough chins.
I don't know. Now that this thing is really a book, it doesn't seem like such a great idea.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be just some stupid paperback. I didn't think it was going to look like this. I mean, somebody might actually buy it.
Well, that's the general idea, George. Look, there's nothing to be concerned about. The worst that can possibly happen is the Owens clan becomes an overnight sensation. It'll be fun.
No, Hortense, of course I don't blame you for being upset. I promise I'll talk to him as soon as he gets home. Goodbye.
Hey, Mom.
Wesley, did you paint the Huffnagel's dog?
Not recently. Come on, Mom. That was over 2 years ago. Besides, I think I got most of it off when I shaved him.
Well, Mrs. Huffnagel just read Mr. Belvedere's book, and she's furious all over again.
Yeah, I'll tell her to get in line. Ever since that stupid book came out, I haven't been able to get away with anything at school. Not even with the substitute teachers. I think the chapter on me is required reading.
Works like a joke.
Hello? Yes, this is the Owens residence. No, the overripe boy-crazy teenage daughter is not home.
What's it all about?
Oh, just another creep calling me because of Mr. Belvedere's book. That's the 5th one today.
Oh, well, if it's bugging you so much, why don't you just disconnect the phone?
Are you crazy? What if Bruce Willis buys a copy?
Can you help me with this? I think I'm falling apart at the seams. Ow, hey, what's what you doing?
Hello, children. I'd be glad to help with that.
Oh, no, it's all right. You've already fixed my tail. I had this cheerleader, Roxanne, all convinced I was sweet and sensitive. Then she read in your book about the time I dumped Wendy at the prom for another girl. Now she thinks I'm some sort of superficial, sex-crazed scumbucket.
Kevin, may I ask you one question?
Sure.
This Roxanne, did she buy her own copy or borrow someone else's? Hello, everyone. Did you see my review in the paper? It's quite favorable.
That's great, Mr. Belvedere.
Oh, and anyway, George, I have an autograph party at Booktown tomorrow, and I was wondering if I might take a few hours.
Oh, sure, big guy. Take the whole day. Take a week.
Take a month.
Take a hike.
No problem? Oh, no. We like being the laughing stock of Beaver Falls.
I wondered what that noise was.
Oh, sure, yuck it up. We'll see how much you like it when we write a book about you.
Yeah, maybe we'll call it What the Butler Ate.
I know a lot of people who'd be thrilled to have a book written about them.
Sinatra wasn't.
With all the what you people have done is to criticize Carp and Cavell the moment the book came out. Not one of you wished me luck. Or even acknowledged that I also portrayed you as a warm, loving family of...
Friskpots.
Excuse me.
Yellow Booktown. Yes, madam, we do carry it. Yes, I'll be happy to put a copy aside for you. Thank you for calling Booktown.
Is that somebody making an inquiry about my book?
No, Vanna White's. You know, that real sexy-looking gal on Wheel of Fortune. You know, the one that turns all the letters around.
Oh, right. Has she written a book about that?
Maybe she had a few vowels left over. Hello.
Is it always this quiet around here?
No, it's only when we have guys like you sitting in the window. You see, the thing is that the book companies, they always feel that these meet the author things are such a great idea. But all it does is give people the willies. I mean, they don't know whether to buy a book or give you a donation. Hey, what happened to all the cookies?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, well, look, I got to use the little boy's room. Keep an eye on the register, will you?
Why not? Oh, and who am I signing this for? Grangetta P. Schmendelblecker? My, what a lovely name. Oh, no, it's too soon to tell if there's going to be a sequel. Perhaps if you bought more copies for all the Schmendelbleckers at home.
Interrupting anything?
Oh, no. It's just that it's been so hectic, you know, what we're signing and selling and selling and signing. I don't know where to stop.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Who's Grangetta P. Schmendelblecker?
Looks like you're actually going to sell one, huh?
What's he talking about, Mr. Belvedere?
I have a small confession to make. My book is a bomb.
But what about that good review you showed us?
That was the Beaver Falls Recycler. The New York Times said I was an ersatz Irma Bombeck. And the Washington Post called you the most unlikely collection of rubes since the Beverly Hillbillies.
I bet Kevin's Jethro.
So, now you can go ahead and gloat if that's what you came down here for.
Actually, we came down to wish you luck.
What?
It's just we've been so wrapped up about ourselves, we forgot how much this book really meant to you.
Yeah, and you were right. Once I got past all the bad stuff Marcia underlined, we actually came out pretty good. And we appreciate that.
Thank you, George.
But now that everyone thinks your book stinks, that's okay with us, too. I mean, before we were afraid you were going to get real famous and go off to find some other family to write about. But now that you're a pathetic has-been, you're probably not going anywhere. I'm glad.
Thank you, Wesley, for putting it all in perspective.
Sure.
So what do you say, big guy? Why don't you sign one of these for us, and then we'll get the heck out of here.
Of course.
You know, if you folks could wait until tomorrow, it will probably be half price.
Let's go home.
What's a press pot?
Mail call.
What's that? Your cake of the month come already?
My publishers have very kindly returned my journals.
Oh, yeah? That was nice of them.
They sent them postage due. So much for my writing career.
Hey, come on, Belvedere. So your first novel went down the toilet. So what? I bet Dr. Seuss's first book went down the flusher, too.
George, Dr. Seuss's first book was The Cat in the Hat.
Oh, yeah? Well, I always thought it was Horton Hears a Who.
Anyway, it's not the book so much anymore. It's just... It's the first time I've ever failed at something.
Oh, that's not true, big guy. What about that diet you went on a few months ago? That was a complete flop? you, George. And anyway, the only mistake you really made was writing about us. Not your fault we're a boring family.
You know something? You're right. I feel better.
See you guys. I'm meeting Angela at the mall.
Hey, Kitten, you got a boyfriend in Kuala Lumpur or something?
Yeah, why?
I got a phone bill here for over $200.
Hey, that's not mine. See, it says cellular. That must be from Mom's new car phone.
What car phone?
Owens residence. Why, hello, Mrs. Owens. We were just talking about you.
Give me that. Marcia, where the hell are you? I want to see you at home right now, and Oh. Okay. Kitten, you want to go out in the driveway and help your mom bring in the groceries?
Problem, George?
Excuse us.
Hey, look, Marcia, we really got to sit down and talk about that car.
Oh, honey. Look, I promise, as soon as I finish breaking in the engine, I'll let you drive it.
I don't want to drive it.
Then what's the problem?
I don't want you to drive it either. I want you to take it back.
Why?
Well, when I bought the Jeep, you made me take that back.
Look, George, if it's the money...
It's not the money.
Then what is it?
It's just maybe I wanted to buy it for you.
Huh?
I mean, you've been dreaming about that car as long as I've known you. I remember we'd be bumping along in that old Pinto we had. You know, the one with the springs popping through the front seats. And then one of those 911s would go flying by, and your eyes would light up like a Christmas tree. I guess maybe... I hope someday I'd be able to surprise you with one. You know, maybe for our 50th wedding anniversary or something.
George, I'd be 72.
Yeah, but I think you'd still be able to shift for yourself.
Honey, what happened?
Nothing. I was just hitting on one of the other team's cheerleaders. She didn't tell me she was dating the Susquehanna skunk. Well, at least got a piece of tail out of it.
Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
Following Mission Impossible.
And as for the Porsche, today George finally got his first fling behind the wheel, and possibly his last. He starts traffic school tomorrow. Something about exceeding the speed of light in a hospital zone. And as for me, this will be my last entry for a while, as I'm still stinging from the rejection of the American book-buying public. I guess I misjudged the appeal of a book about home and hearth, when all the people really want is sex and violence. Maybe I'll try again when Wesley's a teenager.
I'm Forrest Sawyer. Later on Nightline, America's national pastime. A look at Monday's season opening after a winter when more news was made off the field than on it.
Monday at 9, there's love in the air and murder between the sheets. It's a deadly affair for Columbo on the Monday Mystery Movie.
I took these lights down myself last year, and I wound them up real neat. Now look at them. Why do they do this?
Maybe it's their mating season.
Now there's a guy who really lights up a room.
Oh, come on, Wes, cut it out.
I don't know, honey. You look very festive.
Yeah, I mean, you wear your golf pants in public. What's the difference?
Hi, remember me? I'm Carl Putnam.
Uh-oh. One of those happy guys.
Helping others happily. That's our motto.
Merry Christmas, Carl. Come on in.
No, never mind. I'll come back later when you're through trimming your husband.
No, that's okay.
Well, as you know, it's at this time of year that we have the happy guys annual benefit for the Home for Not So Happy Kids?
Oh, sure. Here you go.
No, that's all right, George. It's not your money we want. It's you.
I'm out of here.
Wait a minute, George. Carl, what is it exactly you want George to do?
Well, we were hoping you'd all participate in the Happy Guys annual Christmas pageant. This year we're doing Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Did you ever hear of it?
Well, sure. That's the one with the Grinch, right?
Gotcha, you know, the holidays are so hectic for us.
Fine. When I have to close down the Home for Not So Happy Kids, I'll just tell all those hollow-eyed little waifs that the Owens were too busy to help out.
All right, we'll be there for the auditions.
Ah, gee, thanks. But we still have to find somebody who can play Scrooge.
Wesley, you little snipe. I spent 6 weeks making miniature fruitcakes, and you've used them as hockey pucks.
Hey, lighten up. It's Christmas.
There's no Christmas for nasty boys.
I think we found our Scrooge.
Streaks on the china, never mattered before. Who cares when you drop kicked your jacket as you came through the door? No one glared, but sometimes things get turned around and no one spared. All hands look out below. There's a change in the status quo. Gonna need all the help that we can get. According to our new arrival, life is more than mere survival. We just might live the good life yet.
And only on Christmas Day would I drink a toast to such an odious, stingy, unfeeling miss as Mr. Scrooge. Well, am I Mrs. Cratchit or what?
I'll get back to you.
What do you mean you'll get back to me? I'm your wife.
Yeah, I know. All right, next auditionee, Marcia.
Wish me luck. And only.
Well done, Marcia. Oh, well done. You'll play Scrooge's fiancée.
But I only said 2 words.
Yes, but you said them beautifully. You'll also play Scrooge's sister.
Thank you. That was easy.
All right, everybody, listen up. The cast for A Christmas Carol is as follows. Scrooge will be Lynn Belvedere. Bob Cratchit, Kevin Owens. Mrs. Cratchit, Heather Owens. Tiny Tim, Wesley Owens. Marley's ghost, George Owens. Scrooge's sister and fiancée, Marcia Owens.
What's going on?
What do you mean, Ralph?
Well, you've given the Owens family all the good parts.
Yeah. Last year you said you'd make it up to me when you passed me over for the sugar plum fairy.
And I, for one, am an unhappy gal.
And if these gals aren't happy today, we aren't going to be happy guys tonight. If you catch my drift.
Count your blessings.
All right. Quiet, everyone. We'll take it from the nephew's entrance. Oh, that's me. Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Merry Christmas. What right have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Ah, but you're rich. What right have you to be Morrissey?
The word is not Morrissey. It is morose.
Oh, yeah. All right, from the top.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly.
No, that's not your cue. Can't you guys get anything right?
Hey, we're happy guys. Not Fred Waring and the Pennsylvanians.
All right, we'll take it from my line about the dinner. Please, Uncle, Come, dine with us tomorrow.
I should see you in Hades first.
Why cannot we be friends?
Because Tiny Tim is playing stickball with his crutch. Wesley, this is appalling.
Hey, on the playground, that would have been a double.
Let's go to scene 4. Bob Cratchit asking Scrooge for Christmas Day off.
If you please, Mr. Scrooge, tomorrow being Christmas, I was hoping I might have the day off.
That's the whole house of Holly.
Attention! All right. We'll take it from Cratchit's line.
If you please, Mr. Scrooge. Seeing that tomorrow is Christmas, I was hoping I might have the day off.
Where is my ledger? It distinctly says in the script at this point, I pick up my ledger.
All right. Who's got the ledger? Okay, here you are. Here you go.
The 3 little pigs. You expected to play Scrooge, carrying the 3 little pigs?
Here's the season to be jolly.
That's enough. Stop human howling. Be gone. Get out. Off with you, you miserable curs.
Wait a minute, Mr. Belvedere. That line isn't in the script.
Neither is anything else. This isn't Dickens, it isn't England, and it certainly isn't theater. How can you call yourself a director?
Well, if you think you can do any better, why don't you try?
I thought you'd never ask. All right, everybody, quiet, please. Ladies and gentlemen, settle down. Now then, from the top of scene 3.
Hello, Bob. How is Mrs. Cratchit and all the small assorted Cratchits?
Stop. Carl, please, don't affect an English accent.
I was only trying to be authentic.
Wouldn't you rather be good? Now, once again, please, from Bob Cratchit's line.
They're all fine, sir. We have high hopes that Tiny Tim is feeling better soon.
He'll be getting into an ambulance if I catch him. Wesley?
Sorry, Mr. Big-Time Director.
Just trying to keep our worthless selves occupied, sir.
If you want to keep yourselves occupied, I suggest you practice your singing.
Oh, speaking of singing, I had an idea for a little number that might make Scrooge's sister more interesting.
Yes, well, perhaps when it's your scene, but not just now. All right, then. Now, please, gentlemen, remember, it is Christmas. It is England. And it is cold.
I'm not cold.
Me neither. As a matter of fact, it's kind of hot here.
You too? I thought it was just me. Now cut it out, you guys.
That was me.
And when we say yip, bye, bye, oh, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma. Okay. L-H-O-M-A, Oklahoma. Oh, Marcia, when I first met you, I was prepared to hate you, but no more. You have touched this happy gal's heart. Thank you, Doris. What do you think, Mr. Belvedere?
Words fail me.
Well, if she can sing, can I tap dance?
What about my bird call?
Stop it! All of you, stop it!
What's the matter, big guy?
You obviously don't care to do the play the right way, so go ahead. Do it your way. As George would say, I'm out of here.
Come on, Wes. We don't want to be late for rehearsal.
Why not? Play's no fun without Mr. Belvedere. I mean, torturing Carl just isn't the same.
Well, somebody had to take over directing when Mr. Belvedere quit.
Well, yeah, but did he have to make his wife Scrooge?
Well, what's wrong with a woman playing Scrooge?
I have to play her fiancé. Belvedere, please come back to the play.
Yeah, it's gonna be a disaster without you.
Yeah, big guy. I mean, it wasn't all that great with you, but at least you were holding it together.
Sorry, I have plans. I'm spending the evening with a witty and very dear friend.
Well, who's that?
Me. Now, you better run along. You'll be late for rehearsal.
Yeah, we better go. I guess I'll have to find the inner Cratchit myself.
You know, you may have quit the play, but you'll always be Scrooge.
Good night. I need some rest. Who's there? Who is it?
Belvedere.
George! What kind of stupid prank is this?
Ooh. It's too late for me, but there's still time to save yourself.
George, this is ridiculous. And why are you wearing such a silly outfit?
These are the chains I forged in life, link by link. Get it, big guy?
Apparently, it is too late to save me from bad jokes. Now be on your way.
Before the night is out, you will be visited by 3 spirits. The first at the stroke of 1.
Out! 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 "1 a.m.? I didn't set the clock for 1 a.m.
Take my hand.
Mrs. Owens, what are you doing in my room with a menorah on your head?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
What are you talking about?
Take my hand.
Why?
Will you just take my hand?
Where are we going?
I can't tell you, but there's still time to save yourself.
From what?
Walk this way.
Where is this place?
Don't you remember?
It's Pennington School.
Do you recognize that child?
Why, it's me.
Master Belvedere, have you completed your punishment?
Yes, sir. I've written, I will not throw food at my neighbor 964 times.
What about the other 36?
But it's Christmas Eve, sir.
There is no Christmas for nasty boys.
Oh, poor lad. This is pitiful.
Yes, it is. Missing Christmas is a terrible thing.
Cheerio and pip pip your nephew.
Uncle Charles.
Yes, child. I've come to take you home to sing carols by the Yule log.
Oh, wonderful. I do love Christmas so. But what's my punishment?
We'll fax it. Come along, my boy.
It's time for us to go too.
But I want to go with them.
No. I'm afraid not.
Oh, please, please. Heather, is that you? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm not Heather. I'm the ghost of Christmas presents. Take my hand.
Again with the hand?
Come with me, Mr. Belvedere, and I'll show you the real Christmas present.
Why not? I'd have worn long johns.
We're here to observe.
Why? I've seen all I want to of this wretched production.
Well, gee, these folks don't seem too wretched to me.
We're in the money. We're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along.
Oh, the poorhouse scene has really come to life. All right, from Scrooge's arrival. Ready, dear?
Ready?
Take it from Bob Cratchit's line.
Ah, Tiny Tim. If we only had a really awesome Christmas dinner.
I hear you, man.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
The play.
Answer the door, Tiny Tim.
You got it.
Merry Christmas, Tiny Tim.
Huh? Who are you?
I'm Scrooge.
You mean that old crow Dad's always kvetching about?
Yes. I'm just a little irregular, but I'm much better now. And I've brought you a super snack.
Wow! A Christmas pizza!
With pepperoni!
The classic play. They'll be ridiculed, laughed at.
Maybe if they had a better director.
Don't look at me.
I won't. But your next visitor will.
Oh, Heather! Heather! Please! Heather! Are you the ghost of Christmas yet to come? I dread you most of all.
Take my hand. It's time to reveal your future.
I'm not sure I want to go in there.
I'm not sure I do either.
George. George.
Huh?
George, do you remember the first Christmas we spent together as husband and wife 72 years ago?
What about Mexico? Thanks for the lift home from college, Wes.
Sure. What are younger, more successful brothers for?
Hey, Dad, my counselor says I only need one more credit to graduate. I'll be in the class of 2041. Who looks like a killer the Hun?
How's my favorite little inside trader?
Great. I just bought the moon from Donald Trump.
Why don't you take a flying leap at it?
You know, you sound just like poor old Mr. Belvedere.
Am I dead?
Worse. It's your 114th birthday.
Why are you making me leave the kitchen? I don't want to leave the kitchen.
Now, Mr. Belvedere, calm down and drink your nice strained Oreos. Come on now, open up. Here comes the Jupiter shuttle.
Hey, old guy. Guess who called this morning? Willard Scott.
Called to wish you a happy 114th birthday.
Well, you also got a card from Angela. Happy birthday, Mr. Bamboozle.
68 years old, and Angela's still an idiot.
Careful, you're talking about the President of the United States.
This is monstrous. 114 years old and still living with the Owens family.
You have only yourself to blame.
What do you mean?
I hate you all. I quit.
Not so fast, old guy. You're forgetting something. You can't quit. Well, you're the most hated man in town.
remember when you left the Happy Guys play 50 years ago? It turned out to be the worst mistake you ever made.
That's right. The play bombed, the people demanded their money back. The home for not-so-happy kids had to close down. They built a toxic waste dump on the site. The whole town stinks. Property values went down. And everybody's poor. And it's all your fault.
Must have slipped my mind.
See for yourself.
Don't worry, Mr. Belvedere. You'll always have us.
Forever and ever.
Trapped with the Owens for eternity. Oh, no. No! 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 I've got to save that play.
So Doris was pretty good at Scrooge.
Yeah, it was real game of her to grow her own mustache.
Oh, my dear Owens family, give me the answer that I pray for. Am I too late?
Nah, Mr. Pizza's open for at least another hour.
No, I mean, the play. Have I missed the play?
The play's not for another week.
Oh, wonderful child. Marvelous family. I'm not too late. I'll save the play. I don't have to live with you forever.
Why is it you never have a camera when you need one? Mr. Belvedere will be right back.
'Tis the night before Christmas, and last night's Happy Guys production was a rousing success. The play raised an all-time high in contributions for the home for not-so-happy kids. Further, it showed me that through the true spirit of Christmas, almost anything is possible.
Mind if I came through here, somebody closed the chimney.
Make that everything is possible.